Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. You are now watching the Ascended Masterwork. Now I can really go live because I'm sitting in my car. Can't nobody interrupt me or nothing. You feel me? Um, Thank you guys for all the likes, the shares, the comments. To the new subscribers, what up, though? Make sure y'all continue to tell a friend to tell a friend. Why? So we all can be friends. And shout out to my old subscribers, you know, the ones that's been rocking with me since sliced bread. Or however long you've been rocking with me, as long as you continue to rock with me. Now let's go ahead and slide into this message and see what it's giving, because it's pretty much giving the truth and always giving the truth, the divine truth. So help me, Elon. God Almighty, the Most High, Allah, the Source, the Creator, the highest of the high, and my divine forces. This is a message that need to be heard. Somebody jumped in my comments and was like, yeah, your page is getting shadow banned. And as soon as I read what they read, vision started popping up. Remember I told y'all 2 months ago, don't pay attention to these fake ass damn terrorists talking about they getting shadow banned and all this shit. Uh, oh, it won't let them go live. My video won't upload. I can't post in the community board. They did it. Don't believe the hype, y'all. It's lies. You gotta ask yourself, because listen, in this time of need, what they're doing is they're trying to see who really can see and who can't. It's still a tactic that they're using. Even though that they're losing and all this shit going down, they're still trying to figure out who can see and who can't. Do not be fooled, meaning FOOL. Okay? This is how you know, like I said, because I got a lot of messages to drop on here, y'all, a lot. But I had to start off with this shadow ban. There's no reason for no bitch in the tarot community to be getting shadow banned. And you want to know why? Nigga too, male or female. Because what are they doing? They're giving you readings about love. They're giving you readings about some shit that could possibly, not for certain, but possibly could happen in your future. There's no need for any social media to motherfucking blackball them or shadow ban, whichever word you want to use. We're going to take it on a like a bigger platform. When you look at people, right, when they tell the truth or they speak out, shit happen to them or they try to stop them, all this shit. So these same motherfuckers see the same shit and they lie. They try to act like they're getting shadow banned or YouTube or Instagram, wherever social media platform they on, acting like it's shadow banning them. It's not. Why would YouTube want to stop you from speaking? You're not raising no fucking vibration. If a terrorist give you a message and say, hey, somebody stole something from you, they're not raising your vibration. All they're doing is making you aware. They didn't raise a vibration. They're not giving you truth. They're not healing you. They're not giving you nothing. Somebody told you, oh, where your mom died, right? And then they say, oh, well, such and such killed your mom. You already knew that. You just wasn't for certain. You see what I'm saying? They're not giving you something that you do not know. Something that you feel me? That's how you know. And then for them to get shadow banned though by a whole community, by their fake elite. The fake elite is only coming out the people that can tell some shit that they're doing. That can warn the public, that heals the public. I tell you something, I tell you two things that's against their code. But what we say over here, fuck their code. I tell you to be connected to God Almighty and be your authentic self. From sunrise to sunset, anytime I come on here, ever since I tapped in here, do not let these bitches fool you. Remember, I gave a reading about the witches and warlocks. They made sure that y'all didn't see that. They didn't put that in the algorithm. These witches is trying to portray, oh, they're gonna, I'm seeing telling you, whatever we go through, they're gonna wait and then try to say that they went through it. All they're doing is fixating this certain energy on their ass. It's like a laser beam. Remember when I told y'all it was this little machine? It looks like not George Jefferson. It looked like the cleaning lady from Off the Jetsons. I'm telling you, it's this ball that come in the middle of her head. That's why I'm like, it's the third eye. Now I'm sitting here telling you, it might even be the eye of Horus, like to keep that shit a band, cause it's the energy. It ain't even the energy from off the lady, it's the energy from off the eye that pop out. When that motherfucking ball pop out, it's like an eye. a green ray come out and it scans. It don't scan from your crown then go down to your root. No, it's a green light that shines bright. It shines from the top of your crown down to the top of your, to the bottom of your root. And it's just a light that shines and it scans. When it pulls the scan from off the bitch, it's already a fucking like a capsule in the Jetson lady. When she do the scan from off of you, if that capsule, whatever scan that she pulls, if that shit don't match up with the capsule that's already in her, you're fucked. I'm sitting here telling y'all like it's so much shit that God Almighty is doing because these motherfuckers is trying to, I don't know, they trying to make themselves seem like they're of the divine. And then it's this figure, something that be making like figure eights, a figurine or something, right? So y'all need to watch this movie called Damsel. And it's crazy because I had a motherfucking premonition, and then some of the parts in the movie looked like it came from the premonition. Like, she was crazy. In that movie, if you ain't watched it, I do apologize. But hey, I gotta get a message. It's God Almighty, so you might want to pause this or click out. In the movie, the parents off their kids, like get their kids off for fucking gold. And then they sacrificed the kid, the girl, to a dragon. Sound familiar, huh? But she the one that came out that defeated the dragon. But then she defeated him with humility. Instead of, I ain't gonna say too much, but she did humility, right? What I'm saying is, they're trying to sacrifice you. Y'all do not know. It's y'all thinking, oh no, they're not. They're doing a ritual. And they will get you to sacrifice yourself by any means, baby. Let's say you really love something. They'll either take it away from you, make it not available. It's they need you. I'm telling you, do not get in this energy. Do not be letting people, some of y'all be telling me, oh, it's this reader here, but I had to pull back, but then they say something and you go back. I'm telling you what you're doing. You fucking yourself up. Why would you want to watch a fake prophet? Like, I'm telling you, like, y'all gotta, I don't know. I don't like to be around fake shit. People always ask me how you see through the real, or why is it? It's because I'm real and I surround myself with real motherfuckers. The universe know, my energy know, my divine forces know, y'all know, God Almighty know. Anything that come from God Almighty, even the wicked, they know. She don't, yeah, I don't play with that. I don't surround myself with fake people, dumb people, content people, people that got low self-esteem. I don't surround myself with broken people, damaged people, none of that. I surround myself with high vibration beings only. So you'll always see through the fake. If you real, because people be like, why can I see through the fake? And I used to say shit like, cause you fake. And motherfuckers used to get mad. But that's some real ass shit. Even when, like, you gotta take it back to here. You will play naive. You know, you'll trick yourself or tell yourself. You feel me? Like, you saw the red flag, but you would just keep on going, or you'll trick yourself. You feel me? You seen it. You didn't just believe it. You ain't roll with it. But one thing I'm not gonna do is, I'm not gonna surround myself with shit that I don't partake in, that I am of not. That's a conflict of interest. But what I'm telling y'all is, that shadow band energy, they don't even know what the fuck they putting on themselves. Cause it's like you only get back what you put out. So if they faking like they got shadow band, that's their spirit crying out to let you know that they're outside of God Almighty's covenant. And remember when I told y'all, don't act like your clears is working if they really not working, cause then you block them. This is why you listen. We are the energy of truth and justice. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Like, I cannot stress it. You cannot be out here faking something that you're not. Anything that's a fraud, that's a fake, that's not real, that's an illusion, something that's not high vibe, is going to be sought out for. It's sought out by the highest being ever, God Almighty. If you think that you're going to run, that you're going to hide, that you're going to escape it, that you're going to survive, you're not. You are what the fuck you put out. You are what you eat. Like, all of that shit. It's like, to say you shadow banned and you not shadow banned, like, You just told the universe, like, I don't know how to explain it. All I know is what God Almighty showed me. It's like you, it's, I don't know. I mean, I know, but it's like I don't know. All I know is, because God Almighty said, tell them. All I know is witches is trying to act like divine feminists or divine masculines. They trying to, witches and warlocks, they trying to act like they're going through what we're going through to trick you, to keep the energy harvesting. It may sound crazy, but you don't know who the fake elite paying. You feel me? You don't know who they paying. You don't know who channel they got going up. All I'm here to do is tell you the truth. They're not giving out nothing that will make YouTube want to shadow ban them. They're not helping people ascend. Small-minded people will go to these people channels and be like, thank you, I ascended. In reality, they didn't ascend. Because if I look at their timeline, not only did they get pushed back, because I was getting ready to say some of them think they in the same spot. No, they get pushed back. Because now you wasn't control of you wasn't control of your energy. You allowed another energy to persuade your energy. The universe, God Almighty, knows when the initial energy chooses a direction or chooses something. And then it also knows when that energy has been persuaded by another energy. When somebody is persuading you or putting in effort with you without, like if God Almighty didn't give you clearance for that, meaning this is a solo journey, meaning you have to do this on your own, and you got other people, it's like you cheating. You do not move up. You do not gain a reward. You do not get $200 when you pass go. You get set back or you get stuck. And I'm not making this up, because what have I told my HVBs? Go to God Almighty. Because when you come to me, you don't get the what? The rewards. It's the same shit for them. It's the same shit for everybody. It just is based off of their energy, the scenario. But it's the same shit. Like I'm telling y'all, like I don't know like how y'all want to do it, but I'm protected. And I'm not saying that to make y'all feel no type of way. I'm just letting you know, whether you go left or right, it don't make me no difference. I'm on the right path. I'm doing what the fuck I need to do. I'm not focused on bullshit. I had a little hurdle to go through the day. And at first it hit me, but then I threw that shit in the trash can because I don't got time for it. I'm not about to be out here pump faking, acting like I'm somebody that I'm fucking not. Life is too precious for me to wake up in the fucking pretend to be in La La Land when God Almighty got me in reality. And then I can travel through another dimension. When you allow another energy to persuade you, you do not move up. You do not collect 200. You do not get rewarded. You get pushed back. You do not collect nothing. And in fact, that person, depending on God Almighty, can take whatever you're going for. Like, I'm sitting here telling y'all some real ass shit. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you could be going for a job. You feel me? Then that person for that application or something didn't get the job or something. It's like, you gotta watch who you... I tell y'all, even with me, man, even with me, especially me, don't be a fucking follower. You were not placed on this. Now, some of y'all was placed on this earth to follow a chosen vessel by God Almighty, but not for me like for me. I'm not leading you to a certain area. I'm not doing that. I'm helping you get to a fucking land, ELOHYM, that's for you and only you. I'm not teaching you my practices, because you will hear people say, oh, she teaching you her way. No, I'm not. I don't ever teach you to do something my way, because you're going to fucking fail. My way is only meant for who? Me, my way. I'm showing you how to create your own way, how to create your own portable door, because you have the ability to create doors. Open up a portal for yourself. You just can't open up different portals and realms, because that's not your gift. But when it comes to your own energy, you can always create a door. You can create space. You can create anything within your energy. And this is why I'm here. But you cannot do this if you are allowing others to persuade you. Like, I don't persuade you to do shit. I give you the information and tell you how you do what the fuck you want to do with it. I'm not here to persuade nobody. I'm not here to force nobody. I'm not here to do none of that shit. All I'm here to do is drop messages, drop gems and jewels for you to put in your fucking crown. If you pick them up and bedazzle your crown, cool beans. If you don't, hey, that's on you. What the fuck you do not hinder me at all. Some people are try to go off the Richter scale, like try to sit in sadness. Like some people, like when I first started out, because they thought that I would get in trouble because I didn't succeed. No, motherfucker, you don't know my purpose. You don't know my job. You don't talk to God Almighty. God Almighty not is damn sure not gonna tell you about me to you. You don't know my job. God Almighty, and they surpass what the fuck I say. I tell him, God Almighty told me, as long as I do what the fuck I need to do, I'm cool. The choice that you make, that's on your energy and only you alone. So you can do self-sabotage. You can do fuck me shit. That's on you. The energy that God Almighty created, you cannot live a lie. You cannot tell a lie. You cannot be a lie. I'm telling y'all. Y'all done seen shit, you just ain't take that step back. You could have witnessed somebody tell a lie, and then right then and there, they done got their ass whooped. Or later on down the line, you done seen it. You just ain't pay attention to it. I'm one of them motherfuckers that pay too much attention, you feel me? Like, I look at everything. Somebody can tell me I'm happy. I let my ears listen, because that's what your ears are for, to listen. So I'm listening to the voice of them. I'm listening to the sound, everything. But my eyes is dissecting their body language, because the body gonna tell me what the fuck I need to know that the mouth not telling me. First thing that's presented to me is energy, so I'm already on it. So when I feel the energy, I'm feeling it out. The energy was presented to me, so now I'm feeling it out. How do I feel it out? I use my ears to listen to the words, to listen to the voice, but I'm using my eyes to assess to break it down. And I look at the body language. The energy already told me, nah, this person ain't happy, they faking, right? Okay, it's already been presented to me. I already know what it is. Now I'm just looking for it. Oh yeah, I'm good. But the body language is telling me that it's not. Like, you gotta observe and pay attention. A lot of y'all don't be paying attention. You say you pay attention, but I feel like you pay attention to the wrong shit. You don't focus on the real. Anytime I'm watching anything, whether it's real people, TV, movies, anything, like I was watching that Damsel movie, right? And when the dude first met the girl, I could see it in his eyes. And the nigga that I'm watching the movie with talking about, these are actors. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Don't nobody give a fuck. Like, y'all be thinking some of these niggas is just award-winning actresses and actors. No, they have demons on them. That's how they be so good in the character. What's that nigga name? And that's crazy, because the movie I'm talking about is called Damsel, but the nigga name is Damison, the nigga that played Franklin. He even said that he called on to get in the character. Like, y'all gotta be more aware, more observant. Like, I don't just fall for anything. You feel me? I don't just I don't know. I'm too precautious, but I'm fearless at the same time. You feel me? Like, I tiptoe on thin ice, but I make sure that I'm walking on a place that's more solid than the rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain it to y'all, but you just gotta, I don't know. You just gotta really pay attention. I give y'all everything. I tell you, hey, you seeing somebody doing a reading and shit just falling off the table and shit. That's not no fucking ancestors. Ancestors is not gonna come through. No, listen, y'all. Listen to this, okay? People have a purpose, just like, we have purposes just like the angels and the divine forces that God Almighty send, right? Ain't no ancestor. Why would they start it now, especially after I tell y'all when the shit coming? Because I done opened up the portal. That's how I know. I'm not tied into no fucking celebrities, no fake elite. And even when I start working with some, I'm still going to be the owner and the controller of my life. Nobody's going to tell me what the fuck to do. I'm not signing no motherfucking contracts. If anybody want to do motherfucking business with me, bruh, and it's not even through a handshake, it's like we going to type up something. Like, come together. It's not going to be one of those documents where they got dash this, that, none of that shit, where you have to go get a fucking lawyer involved. If I got to get a lawyer involved 10 times out of 10, I don't need to be signing shit. I don't want to read what the fuck you got on there. Why the fuck? That's a red flag for me. I'm different, y'all. Like, I'm not I'm not out here moving how everybody moving. I'm one of one. If I gotta have a lawyer to look over something, motherfucker, I don't need to be signing up for this. That's the mindset that I have. And a lot of y'all say, well, that's smart to get a lawyer. No. See, you looking at it. See, you looking at the glass half full. I'm looking at this bitch overflowing. Because logically and common sense, meaning if this shit legit, why the fuck should I have to have a lawyer? And they'll tell you for safety measures. Why do I gotta have safety measures? It's because you can't be fucking trusted. I break down shit different, bro. I'm telling you, I break shit down different. Nigga, you can chew your gum or sit down in a chair a certain way, and it tells me everything I need to know about you. The way you stick your middle finger up, everything tells me everything I need to know about you. From the way you blow your fucking nose. Y'all not so that observant that shit like that can tell you about a person. This is why I'm on this channel, to show you, so you can see through the fake. They really got y'all out here thinking that the motherfucking raid was a setup. If it was, y'all would have heard me say the first thing, CHELISE actors. Y'all don't believe the hype. As soon as they would have did a raid, people that rock with me since sliced bread, y'all know I would have been first one on it. And I don't mean the first one to do a reading, but y'all know I would have been on this bitch live as soon as they did the raid. They did the raid a couple of days ago, or however many days ago. I can't even tell you the day. The only reason why I got on here because God Almighty appointed me to, instructed me. I'm obedient, not disobedient. So when I come around people who disobedient, of course I'm going to pour obedience on them. Of course I'm going to give them the good knowledge. If you don't want to take it, that's on you. Stay disobedient. But me, you're not going to affect me. I know what the fuck it is and what the fuck it ain't. I'm telling y'all, I keep saying they're trying to perform rituals on y'all. Every time you so motherfucking low vibrational that you thinking that the ritual gonna involve them cutting you, coming out around the forest or lighting up shit. No. Just to get you to be low vibrational to harvest your energy. You don't know what type of technology that they got. You don't know what they can do. All you know is the divine truth is to not be low vibrational. When you click on anybody's shit or go to their house or do something and you're not aware of them being, it's being a trap, because that's how we say it, it's a trap. Even if you don't get trapped, it's a trap. It's something to set you up for them to obtain something from you without you knowing. That's frowned upon. That's breaking universal laws. If I need you to come over here and fix my garage, I'm going to say, hey, come fix my garage. I'm not about to trick you into fixing my goddamn garage, because then I got negative intentions, negative energy. You get back what you put out. So then next week, somebody do me like that, and I'm over here fired up. And then this way it really gets me. People know how they did somebody last week, and when the shit get put on them, they be ready to shit bricks and throw fucking grenades and do all this fuck shit, knowing damn well that they just did somebody like this last week. And then that's why I tell that narcissist and that cocky shit. See, I'm confident. They're cocky. For you to even, for you to know, like, the audacity. Like, you just fucked somebody over the same way last week and somebody got you this week, and you feel as though you're too high up to get your, like to come for these people. No, sit your ass the fuck down. That's karma. I'm not like everybody else. If I go out here and smack the fuck out of Susie and Joe come up and fucking smack me, I'm not, people will look at me and be like, yo, why ain't you, because I smacked Susie last week, nigga, an eye for a fucking eye. It may not have came from Susie, but I knew somebody was going, you feel me? Y'all don't think like that. That's why I don't move serpentine. That's a word I make up. I don't move like a serpent. I don't slither on my fucking stomach. You damn sure not gonna catch me on my fucking back, on my feet, standing 10 toes always. That's why you need to be the same fucking way. They want you to slither on your belly just like them. And if you do not slither on their belly, mean be down with their fuck shit, they want you to lay on your fucking back. Get some fucking backbone. Stump these fucking cockroaches out. Fuck that. Authenticity is key. I look at shit different from it. I pride myself on that. If I go out and do some fucked up shit to you and then come back on me, I'm putting my hands up. You can't see me. I kiss my hands and put it up. That's my word. I'm not gonna get mad. Like, it's an eye for an eye. Don't get in the game if you can't handle the rules. I'm not gonna go out here like, like, because I had to really sit down a couple of years ago. It's a lot of stuff that I have like self retrospect. You know what I'm saying? When I sit down and I see some shit. And I was like, damn, people be stealing from me, but I ain't stealing from people. But bitch, you was out here stealing from stores. Stealing in stores. I don't know how old I was, 15, 16, going in there with my thieving ass cousin being influenced. And no, I'm not blaming them because I control me. Couldn't nobody tell me what to do. But had they not been around, meaning if I wasn't around in their energy, if their energy had not came into my environment, would I went to Walmart to go steal? No. Do I take accountability? Yes. I can't blame nobody but my fucking self. I'm alpha. I'm fucking dominant. I do what the fuck it is I want to do. So can't nobody ever tell me, can't nobody force me to do shit. If somebody forced me to do something, I'm telling you, and I'm saying it now because the way I'm a soldier, y'all. It's in my fucking DNA. It's because of God Almighty creating me like this. You can have a GUN pointed to my fucking head, bruh. You gonna have to pull that bitch. You just gonna have to pull it, man. I pride myself on, like, have you ever heard somebody say, I'm not gonna down my knees or down, you feel me? Like, no. Like it comes a time where you gotta be your own person, be your own man, be your own woman. That time kicked in 2020, y'all. It was a time where you said, fuck that, I ain't gonna lie no more. For me, I was 12 or younger. And I'm not hating on nobody because certain people, it takes them time. You feel me? I never been that type of person saying, oh, it took you too long. I never been that type of person. I'm the type of person that tell you, hey, as long as you got there, nigga, you made it. That's the type of person I'm from. I am. Coming where I'm from. Where I'm from. They don't make them like me no more. They don't make them like you no more. So why is you out here letting people that can just be created come from a different cloth? Influence you. And you come from a fucking material that's fucking one of one. In that fucking movie, yo, the fake elite was acting like they was something that they fucking not. I mean, they wasn't. Let me tell you why the real message that I'm out here, because God Almighty said, say that shit, speak that shit, cook. Let her cook. I'm about to start cooking, bring out the Salvation Army pots. In that movie, that lady cut her son's hand, and then she cut the other girl's hand and joined them together. She lied and told the dragon that these people was from their blood. Like these fake elite, these fake queens in them. That's why I tell y'all, quit calling yourself a king or a queen. If you knew the real history and the energy behind them motherfuckers, you would be highly mad when somebody call you a king or a queen. Because it's going to start off like that. But when you ascend to a level on your timeline that I ascended on mine, because everybody got the point, it's just different energy. You will see God Almighty start whooping their ass. Because it's been embedded in your mind, body, soul, and spirit that you are not a king or a queen, that you are a god or a goddess, and you accepted it from your crown down to your root wholeheartedly. So your spirit cannot take the disrespect. Had you been in any other lifetime, you would have motherfucking turned up. You in this lifetime and you're slowly but surely remembering who you are. So your spirit gets irritated or annoyed. When it get like that, it's being disrespected, and it do not tolerate disrespect. Your flesh tolerate that shit, not your goddamn spirit. That's why the warrior in you be wanting you to fight or shut somebody up or put them, you know what I'm saying? Your spirit not gonna sit on that. It's not. It's not going to let you sit there. Your spirit won't ever do that. When you come from divinity, you want to know how I know? Because I put 2 and plus 2 to get 4. When God Almighty want me to put a fucking message out, that energy sit on me. It sits. They want y'all to bow down. And y'all motherfuckers sitting out here bow down, falling for the bullshit. That shit really do piss me off. I be like, damn, they got another one. Man, we got to tighten up on our defense. Triangle offense, bitch. Like, what is it? Day and night, we up coming up with new ways. Y'all ain't seen me out here. But I don't give a fuck. I like to do shit in the 5D because as above, so below. You feel me? And then I get on here and start speaking that real shit that you need to hear. These motherfuckers cannot defeat us. So they use illusions and mind control and trickery to make you fall for temptation. Listen to your spirit and your spirit only. Your spirit has been led and controlled by God Almighty through every fucking lifetime. Every lifetime. I'm not a person, and you can tell I'm not that type of person. I'm the one that's here, like, I sound powerful as fuck, don't I? It's because I am energetically. But you would think that I was a person that was like a president or something. You would think that I was this, that, to the third. I sound more powerful than motherfuckers who claim to be powerful in this motherfucking realm. It's because I know better. I know. This shit ain't motherfucking, I didn't buy this. You can't go in the store and purchase this. You can't come up with a concoction. This is me. Stand up for yourself. Not only is you standing up for yourself, you fighting for your fucking bloodline. Which part of that do you not understand? It's not just for yourself, it's for your kids. The fuck? These people will get on here and tell you some fuck shit. My intuition is high as fuck. It's no cocky shit. I haven't ran into a motherfucker who intuition is equal or higher than mine. And if I did, it was a fucking spirit. I'm not scared to run into somebody who vibrate higher than me or who knows more than me. It's giving me Whitney Houston. I want to run to you. Those are the type of people I'm not even going to say dying, that I'm living to be around. These are people that I'm living to be around. These are people that I'm removing evil and negativity just to be around. I don't view nobody as no fucking threat. Nobody. No one's a threat to me. No one's a hindrance. Nobody's a blockage. Nobody is nothing to me. You are what the fuck your energy presenting self is, and that's what the fuck it is. I leave it alone. If you a liar, bitch, your energy telling me, then you a liar. That shit don't hold no weight with me. It's bigger than us. Are you gonna bow down? Y'all don't even bow down to God Almighty. That's what really be pissing me the fuck off. Like, y'all be, I don't know. Y'all be so concerned about how you view and how this and all of that. You be dying for fucking information instead of to live for information that's already instilled in you. All you gotta do is unlock it, awaken it. You feeding it bullshit day by day. That's why that shit be starving. That's why that shit don't build. That's why that shit don't grow. You gotta feed it life, man. Stop feeding it death. These people getting on these fucking platforms lying to y'all. Like, that's why I'm just so ready, y'all, for them to get fucked up. Like, you gotta be a fucked up, miserable ass loser, fuck-faced weasel for you to get up every day, to be consistent with tricking people. Like, what type of shit is this? God Almighty said, get them, let her cook. These motherfuckers out here mismatching. That's why you got fucking mulatto kids. That's why, like, these motherfuckers know that they motherfucking DNA, they bloodline don't hold no fucking weight. It's powerless. So what they're doing is they're mixing and matching y'all energy. Y'all are mixing and matching energies. You thinking just by having sex, that's no. You're mixing and matching energies. Can't nobody mix and match shit with mine. And if you think you gonna mix and match, all you gonna do is mix and match some shit for your damn bloodline. I'm not out here to play with nobody. I'm telling y'all how energy works. If every day you get up and say no to negativity and you walk it like you talk it, that's why negativity can't ever reach you. Because it's you done set your own algorithm. Remember when I first came out and I was telling y'all, you set your own algorithm. Y'all not saying algorithms, you teeter-tottering with it. One day you ain't accepting negativity, then one day you is. I'm not accepting that shit, no day. God Almighty, the universe, divine forces, everything that's in cahoots with God Almighty already know it's levels to this shit with Brit. She either gonna ignore it or she gonna turn the fuck up. That's it. Ain't no play with it. The universe already know how I'm coming. It don't got a second guess. Y'all got second guess energy. Stand on that shit. These motherfuckers out here mixing and matching energies and shit, and y'all out here letting them do it. Yeah, They letting them do it, Archangel Michael. That motherfucker said, get your pit bull, let's let them fight. That's what the fuck they doing. Should I know my energy is precious? Mix it and match it with who, motherfucker? The person that God Almighty created. That's about fucking it. Oh, we need you to save somebody's life. Oh, well, if my healing abilities can't do it, then that's a job for who? Dun, 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 dun. God Almighty. Y'all will allow people to use emotions or whatever techniques. Well, we don't want the kid to die. We got to help him. Give him some of your blood. Not I. Then me being a nigga in the cut, talking about fuck no. Whatever, it is what it is. If they die, they die. Shame on you. You're being insensitive. What if it was your people? What if it was my people and they were really my people? God Almighty would comfort them. So, I mean, what you want me to do? I'm not heartless. I'm a fucking realist. The energy is the realest motherfucking thing out here. The energy spoke to me and I said, huh? Oh, okay. Y'all out here sacrificing your bloodline and yourself and keep forgetting. God Almighty protects what belongs to God Almighty. Somebody come up to me and say, hey, we need you to come down here because such went down. Nope, can't do it. Well, we helped you. If a motherfucker pull, I'm trying to tell y'all, see, I'm different. If a motherfucker bring up what the fuck they did for me, oh, baby, whatever the fuck you ask me, you can go ahead and hang that shit. You definitely going, you could definitely hang that up. I don't even want to fuck with you. I'm going to go ahead and hang up on you if we on the phone. And if we face to face, I'm definitely walking away. And act like you won't put your motherfucking hands on me. Because when I turn my back and walk away, that means I close out cycles. Remember, I'm a portal opener in a dimension. You don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my energy. You can't see as above. Because your ass too fucking below. I close cycles. That's why when I cut a motherfucker off, they be cut. I close cycles. I open up a portal, send that energy through. That's sealed. The universe know, hey, this energy can't, like the nigga that poked a hole in my tire, that nigga can't ever come towards me. Ever. I don't give a fuck what the fuck going on. He can't ever come towards me. I opened up a portal personally and closed that energy. That shit can't ever come back. Can't nobody open up no portal and do nothing. If that energy ever tries to do anything, they're going to find out the hard way. I don't think about this person. I don't gossip or sit up and talk about this person. I don't do none of the above. So I get the green check. This is what I'm telling y'all how it works. Somebody calls you harm and you keep it moving and you close the cycle and you say, fuck them. It don't matter what the fuck they doing in they stanky corn chip ass closet. It don't matter what the fuck they're doing under the fucking moon. When you become aware of who the fuck people are and you place them in that box and you put that lid on that bitch, the universe and every divine force is gonna motherfucking follow pursuit. Gonna follow suit with your ass. I said pursuit. And that lets me know that they're going to pursue that energy and make sure that energy stay the fuck up off of you. But if you keep playing with it, that's why they allow that shit to come in. I don't allow nothing. Ain't nobody going to fuck with my energy or play with my energy. It's motherfuckers that thought that they was going to do some shit in this fucking Ramadan. Them motherfuckers did not even know that Mother Earth was fasting. They did not know that. How you not know that? Oh, because you're not of the divine. When I speak empowerment words to y'all, they don't get chills. The chills that they get is fear. I know chills of divinity versus chills of fear. Chills of fear have negative energy on it. Then I start smelling karma coming around the corner. Chills of divinity is when somebody telling you something and God Almighty feel like you either believe it or you ain't sold yet. Sold on the idea that God Almighty placed them chills to let your ass know, hey, this is a messenger for me. Listen. Because all them other times when I was giving you the information, you wasn't hanging on to it. You wasn't listening. You was suppressing it. I'm not your enemy unless you evil or negative. So if you feel like I'm an enemy, that should let you know what you are. And it ain't no second guess. This is divine facts and this is on God Almighty. You a demon. Period. You a fucking demon. I get on here anytime and I spit this shit, and that's because I'm living this shit. I don't have animosity or built up anger towards nobody, and you shouldn't either. That's why when you come to me, I help you let that shit go. There's no need to hang on to that shit, bruh. That shit is only gonna eat you up. Don't hang on to that. Let it go. What's done is done. Somebody did some shit yesterday, and you hanging on to it. Can you go back and change it? You can be anything in life. Be fucking for real. You can't. So let it go. Something happened to me and I was mad, but then I said, bruh, there's nothing I can fucking do about it. So why would I sit in this shit? Why would I sit in this negative ass energy? I let that shit go. I got myself together. And I know the fake elite that was watching, whether they were trying to watch from my phone or whatever, they thought I was going to break down. I come from divinity. I'm not a fucking Lego. I'm not a transformer. You can't break me down. You come from where the fuck I come from. So that means you're not a transformer. That can't break you down. Stop letting them mix and match your fucking energy, bro. That shit, like, your energy is the best energy when it's authenticity. That's how you glow. You ain't no lightning blood bug where you glow off and on. No, you glow from sunrise to sunset. Can't nobody fuck with you. Nobody. You feel me? Motherfuckers better read your fucking ingredients. They better read who the fuck you come with. You come with a group of motherfuckers that can't be seen but can be felt. I tell people all the time, I don't want to be seen. What? I'm the type of person that like to be, and I'm not even going to say in the shadows, I like to play the back. You feel me? Like, I like to be in the background. And what I mean by the background is I don't have to be in the spotlight. You feel me? I don't have to be like own it. You feel me? As long as I had a hand in it. You feel me? As long as I was, people be like, oh, well, let's put you in the credits or let's give you do what you want to do. You feel me? That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to make sure that you get the truth and nothing but the truth. I'm here to make sure that you be your authentic self and live life. You do not want to be 40, 50, 60 years old and sit back knowing that you fraud or you feel me, like you lived a life that somebody else wanted you to live. That's pathetic, bro. That's sad. That's another generational curse that you need to break, but you don't feel like it's a curse that need to be broken. Your mammy did it. Your daddy did it. Who? I don't give a fuck. Somebody did it. Somebody around you that whole weight when you was a child did that shit. Because how did that energy transfer to you? Energy like that, you cannot get transferred through TV. That has to be in your fucking environment, bro. Break that cycle. Break that curse. Y'all thinking drinking and smoking is just no. You sat up and you watched your daddy live a life that his daddy wanted him to live. Like, no. You're not being the being that God Almighty created you to be. So how the fuck do you think God Almighty, like people say stupid shit and they be like, well, you not. No, I'm telling you the truth. God Almighty created you to be group A, but you out here being group B. That's not God Almighty protecting your ass. God Almighty only created A, damn it. So that's what God Almighty gonna protect. Y'all be screaming, why ain't God Almighty helping me? It's because your ass ain't being energy A, damn it. Once you step in energy A, I bet you will see how much fucking protection your ass had all along. And you're going to be like, damn. You're going to be mad at yourself. Because you could have been winning from the beginning had you been your fucking self. Had you stopped being a fucking follower. Be a leader. Every time motherfuckers, whether it's the fake elite, the government, your mammy, your daddy, your foes, fake ass friends, anytime somebody come out here and try to break you, I'm going to show you that you can't be broken every fucking time. Make sure you got somebody speaking life into you. Don't ever feel like death is the only answer. Death is the only answer for motherfuckers who evil and wicked. You not of that. You of gold. You of divinity. You of truth, of love, peace, joy, happiness, serendipity, serenity. You feel me? All that good shit. I'm so sick and tired of motherfuckers being sick and tired. Motherfuckers be like, you ain't sick and tired? Hell nah, but let me tell you what I'm sick and tired of. Motherfuckers being sick and tired. What? You ain't get it, did you? What that mean? Meaning I want my people to be free. I want my people to love, be loved, enjoy life. If you don't feel the energy behind this passion, it's because you a demon. I should have been, what's them people called? A beauty queen. I rebuked that queen. A beauty pageantist. Finalist or whatever. Whatever. I can't think of the word. Because I really want world peace. Like, who the fuck don't want that? Like, I don't know. I could be greedy and selfish and say, well, I just want it for me. And I can get up here. Like, I can really just pour into myself, y'all. And I'll be so fucking far ahead. Like, I'm on my timeline away. I'm ahead of schedule, right? But I can be so far ahead, right? But it's other beings out there. Other people. Other people, Brittany. Look where you at on your timeline. You can spare some time. I'm not out here wasting my time. I'm not out here wasting my energy. If God Almighty was to call me today, what 50 Cent say? I'm happy how my life turned out. People say, oh, well, you ain't made it. That's the low vibrational people. High vibrational people, they still will write me off in history. You want to know why? This is a woman that could not be defeated. She got it built in her essence that only she can defeat herself, and she's not going to defeat herself. She's her only opponent. I've been stopped fighting myself a long time ago. So therefore, can't nobody fight me. I got out of my way a long time ago. I removed emotional attachments. I never was a material person. I had to let shit go to hell, sentimental value. Even that I had to learn detachment, baby. It's some shit that you probably got to let go of, right? And I had to let go of. It's going to hurt a little bit. Trust me. It's going to hurt. I'm not telling you that it's not going to hurt. I'm not telling you that it's not going to make you feel some type of way. That shit that we all can agree on that is going to happen, right? You're going to feel some type of way. We all can agree on that. So why would we focus on something that we already know? Let's focus on something that we don't know. What you don't know is, let this shit go. You're going to get through it. That's what I focus on. If I'm drowning in quicksand, baby, I'm not going to focus on me drowning. I'm going to focus on me getting the fuck out. Because when you focus on you drowning, common sense and logic, you're going to start to panic. You might even make your body take on more dead weight because you're collecting negative energy. But your mind don't think like that. Your mind, it thinks of fear. Your mind thinks of panic. Come over here. Because if Michael Myers was chasing behind your ass, you'll be able to stick that key in that door, get in there and close it and lock it. Step from up out that mindset from you running and you getting to the door, but you can't stick the key in because you motherfucking going off of adrenaline. You thinking about what's going to happen to you. Like, that's where y'all get fucked up at. Always look for the good, the beauty in things, baby. I don't like looking at ugly shit. I like looking at pretty shit. And what I mean by pretty shit is, oh, this happened to you. That's ugly. Let me go look at something pretty. Oh, my kid just graduated with straight A's. Oh, I see you, dog. I'll turn into Tommy from off of motherfucking Mount Martin Lawrence. I see you, dog. You feel me? Going in. I take my mind off of stuff. When I got that little shit that, you feel me? I started watching Lavelle Crawford. Like, I know my go-tos to make me cheer up. I know who to surround myself with. But y'all don't, you ain't got to this point because you keep wanting to, I don't know, you want to give life to death to a carcass, whatever situation it is, or a person. You got to stand up and say, hey, these people do not make me. Hey, if I let go of this, it's not going to be the end of me. How can something be the end of you when God Almighty be defending you? Where is the Wheezy? It could be the end of me, but good be defending me. Yeah, because you a go-getter. You not no fucking quitter. Victory consistently. We train all year to be the enemy's misery. No stress visibly, meaning you don't look like what the fuck you went through. Don't let them see you stressed the fuck out. Don't let them see you weak. The fuck wrong with y'all? Put your best shoes on. Put on your motherfucking Sunday best. Shout out to Cat Williams for playing that movie. And you go out there and walk like it's a fucking runway. Oh, I'm not a model. Bitch, who asked you that? Pretend today. Bitch, you a model today because I said you is. Now walk that walk. And then you walking with your back slunched. Hold your fucking head up high. Do I need to get a ruler and tap you on your fucking shoulder? Come back. Start over. Hold your head up high. Now walk. Okay. Come back. Try it again. Okay. Shay. I'm about to be your biggest fucking hype man. You got me fucked up. Y'all need a hype man? That's me. You had a fucked up shitty day today? Fuck it. Can you go back and change the day? No, you cannot. So why dwell on it? Such and such said that you did this, or you that type of person. Is you that type of person? Fuck them. Because we ain't gonna get them no time, and we gonna get them bitches no motherfucking energy. What we gonna get them bitches? Karma? What type of karma is that? Showing them that when you come fuck with a motherfucker like me, it could be the end of me, but good be defending me. What's the good that be defending you? God Almighty. I let God Almighty speak for me, baby. You thought I was gonna lay a finger on you? Why would I lay a finger on you when I got God Almighty? That'll cut all your shit out. Me laying a finger on you is like negative. But God Almighty coming through, baby, that's the end of you. Because it could be the end of me, but God Almighty be defending me. So that means if God Almighty is defending me, then it's the end of you. Y'all better listen to me, man. I mean, you ain't got to. I ain't take away nobody's free choice of will. But I'm not here to be the enemy. You're no threat to me in no way, shape, form, or harm. Evil and negative people is no threat to me. So how the fuck can you be a threat? I remove the threats. I show you. This is why I'm being shadow banned. I'm not giving you love messages or none of that shit. That's why they don't fuck with them. They be capping to make themselves sound important, but ain't delivering no important messages. How the fuck are you important and you're not giving nothing important? You're not raising nobody's vibration. Because they tell you that you about to get a job, they don't raise your fucking vibration. Because they told you, oh, somebody stole your inheritance and it's coming to you, they don't raise your fucking vibration. The fake elite is not going to turn up on their goddamn channel. Why not? Because they're keeping you at a low vibration. When they get on their channel and tell you that they being shadow banned, that's a lie. Is that a positive energy or a negative energy? It lowers your fucking vibration. You taking in lies. You are absorbing lies. Listen to it. Because God Almighty said, explain it to a way they understand. You are absorbing lies. So if you are absorbing lies, does that raise your vibration or lower it? When I say it like that, it make you see, oh shit, I see what she's saying. It lowers it. When you eating death, does that bring you life or does it bring you death? That's what I'm telling you. Go where the truth is at. Y'all better stop letting these shady motherfuckers. That's why that shit really do piss me off, y'all. Y'all don't understand. It really does. Because I cannot have y'all going back. I cannot have y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like backpedaling. Put your fucking toughest shoes on. Remember all that shit that you went through. All that fuck shit. All that fuck shit. You had people lie on you, cheat on you, steal, tell you that you wasn't gonna be shit, tell you that you couldn't do this or do that, told you that you were gonna fall on your face, told you that, oh, this wasn't gonna work out, prayed on your downfall, P-R-E-A-Y. Take all that shit and ball that shit up and eat it. That'll be the fuel to your fire. I'm telling y'all, ain't nobody gonna motherfucking stop me. No fucking body. Nobody. It's not a day. Now, I don't dwell on it, but I use it. I know how to transmute energy. Y'all don't. So you allow your past to cripple you. I use it for fire, for motivation. I know how to transmute energy. I ate that shit. Do you really think that I'm going to let, it were people that told me that I wasn't going to be shit, man? Do you really think that I'm going to let them people win? Do you really think I'm going to let them people be fake ass prophets and fulfill? Fuck no. I'm going to show up and show out every fucking day. If you counted me out, bitch, you can't count. If you thought I was going to fall, bitch, you stupid. If you think, well, this going to sit her down, dumb diddy. Anytime you throw a stone at me, bitch, that's going to make me go 1,000 times harder. I'm not these people that you're used to. I really come from divinity. What the fuck you're witnessing is a true divine feminine that is a warrior, a soldier, a servant for God Almighty. I walk it like I talk it. I know who the fuck control me outside of me. Only God Almighty. So therefore, this is why I'm who I am. You can't shake me. You can't trick me. You can't break me. You can't do fucking nothing. It's built in my mind, body, soul, and spirit. I know who the fuck I come from. Can't nobody ever tell me I'm a fucking peasant. Every land that I walk in is hands to their fucking head. They salute me. Who the fuck are you? I done been on battlefields against thousands of people against me by my fucking self. Do you think I'm about to let these weak ass motherfuckers, bitch, see, they don't know who the fuck I am. They don't know what I've been through. They don't know what lands I went on. They don't know what armies I went up against. That's why they don't know how strong I am. And for anybody, if you an enemy, which I don't have an enemy, you dislike me for any reasons, whatever the fuck you doing, it's not going to work. You fucking with somebody that don't quit. You fucking with the opposite. You fuck with weak ass people. When you do something to them, they go cry in the corner. No, bitch, I'm coming to back you in the corner to let you know you done fuck with the wrong motherfucker. Y'all be acting here. Y'all be out here acting like God Almighty ain't like that. That's another thing that pisses me the fuck off. How the fuck you say, oh, I come from God Almighty, then act like it? Because y'all motherfuckers ain't acting like it. I act like it. And you damn sure not about to tell me that I don't. And what I mean by act, oh no, this ain't a movie. This is real life. This ain't a script. I'm in the dark. And even if I was to use my gifts to read in the dark, you got me fucked up. I know who the big dog is. And I know that I really roll with the big dog. If you really know that you roll with the big dog, aka God Almighty, you should be fearless. Can't nothing defeat you. Can't nothing destroy you. What is meant to destroy you will only destroy whoever thought it was meant for you. I ain't ever lied to you. And I'm not going to start today. I'm not going to ever start. That'll lower my fucking vibration. I'm all about high vibe. You can't say that you really roll with God Almighty and you walking around here like you timid. You falling for the okie doke. These people can't ever sit where we sit at. Ever. At the end of that movie, that lady put them things on that damn dragon and brought that motherfucker back to life, and that motherfucker went and burnt that burnt the motherfuckers up. That was my confirmation. I'm telling you, whatever the fuck I saw up under that damn ground, it's gonna light their ass up. The difference with us in that movie, we already done went through. It's like when she fell, or not fell, when they threw her in there, she had to go through all this shit. We done already went through that. So we at the part where we done slayed the dragon, and now we put those little blue things on it to heal it. Now the dragon on our side. People talking about that P. Diddy raid, because y'all know how we do over here. Whatever energy come to me heaviest, it can be 5 energies presented. Once one get heavy, I stop talking about what I'm talking about and I go to there. Like that P. Diddy shit, I'm telling you. It's one motherfucker on there. It's a Matt Damon. Anybody that's been rocking with me since sliced bread, y'all remember about this energy because I done described it. It's a nigga in a suit. He's giving me Matt Damon vibes. I'm telling you, he got what the fuck he needed to get. And he is not on Lucifer's side. I'm telling you, he not. And this is his purpose. So people know that he got some type of light on him. Like when I come around people already know it's something. You feel me? Like, oh, she come from divinity. But with him, his purpose is different from mine. So his divinity is being shielded or it's camouflaged. Thank you. For him to blend in. So he don't be sought after. Like when they, like that's the best way for me to describe it, y'all. It's like he undetected. They can't detect him. Like if I was around there, no. They'd be like, yeah, that bitch is a goddess or something, y'all. She got something on her. Oh, she high ranking. Depending on who it is, they can sense it. And what I mean by sense it is, they're so lower vibrational, even if they the fake elite, they're so lower vibrational that when something high vibrational come around, everybody gonna feel it. That's what y'all be feeling to realize. And being who I am, because I'm talking about myself, they're really gonna feel me. That's why I tell you to vibrate high. The higher you vibrate, it makes everything around you better. You go around somebody, they'll think twice before trying to fuck with you. It's people that's not around you, that's in different cities and states and shit. See, them the dummies. They not tapped in. They not like divine feminines and divine masculine, so they can't feel energy through text. They can't feel energy over the, you feel me? That's something that God Almighty gives. So they don't know, like people that be overseas, haters that be watching me and they be thinking they gonna do something. They can't feel my energy. It's like I'm being camouflaged like old buddy. So when they get ready to do what the fuck they doing, this is how these people get caught. Cause then they'll see that they shit not working or something not working, or they'll be led to go to like a voodooist or somebody that does some shit. And every time they go to somebody, a motherfucker, like if they legit, they tell them no. They say fuck no. They get them their money back and they scurry their ass the fuck on. Then you got some, remember, they're wicked. So you got some that are it's karma. Remember, these people put this energy out. They told a fib, whether it was through terror or not, they told a fib to lie. So when they go to these tarot readers, because they can't tap into my energy, they will lie and feed them a story. I done seen like over 20 people go and try to get a reading on me, right? Every last reading that they done got done on me, absolutely from top to bottom, was a complete lie. And then the information that made them feel like it was the truth was persuaded. Like it's like when people come to me and they be talking, I be like, hey, you paid your money. Let me tell you, I instantly cut them off. So it's like they were persuaded. So they was in, when somebody persuade you, they're putting up illusion fields, like illusion. It ain't even fields, like they're putting up illusion, like illusion shits to get you stuck in an illusion. That's why I tell you, if somebody come to you and start lying, right? Let's say I came to you and I lied. I told you one lie. I done built one wall. Then I tell you another lie. Every time I tell you a lie, I'm building an illusion up around you. Like women, right? Because I'm going to use women. Women will know a nigga ain't shit, but they will build up a fucking illusion to trick themselves. And it like, that's energy. Energetically, they done, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling you, like, they done, It's like the nigga done put the illusion up and they done sat in it willingly. Nobody, you feel me? Like didn't nobody force them. Granted, that nigga shouldn't have did that shit, told the truth, but the initial energy say, hey, I know I changed your Michael. But back to that raid with P. Diddy, that shit not fake. That shit is legit, y'all. It was not orchestrated. Now maybe the videos that's being uploaded, that could be fake, right? But the situation at hand, the actual feds winning his shit. You got people that hear sirens. You got people saying that it was orchestrated because he left his devices there. Y'all are so fucking predictable. Like, when they put the truth out, you think it's a lie. When they put the lie out, you believe the truth. Like, y'all are so opposite. Listen to it, right? We in a sign of Aquarius. We in truth because God Almighty said break it down. If that shit was a fucking set up, like if it was a set up, like the shit, like the narrative is predictable. Everybody would think, okay, this is okay. We know that this is set up. How would he know to leave? How would he do this and do that? They went that if you want to catch, if you want different results, you got to do something different. I'm telling you, the niggas, they is like the feds, they went about it different. It's another nigga, it's a divinity, it's a divine person running this case. Or that's in lead, or I don't know, might be in charge of this group, special ops, I don't know. That's not my business. All I know the energy is that motherfucker switched it up. Switched up the tempo, switch it up. I'm gonna switch up the tempo, switch it up. That's what the fuck that nigga did. He switched it up. That nigga looked at motherfucking flights or something. He looked at something to know that that nigga had something scheduled for a flight. And he knew it because it was a name that the nigga used. It's something. It's something that, it's a name that the nigga used. He tried to, even if he do got a private jet, everybody, it's like, it's something about the air where they gotta know, like every plane, or you know who plane it is or something, it has to be registered or accounted for. It's something like that. It's because it's something. And if that's not the truth, it's just because the energy I'm describing it. It's like something that he can look up. It's like a spreadsheet, an inventory sheet, a data sheet, something where he can see who's checking in or who's getting on the flight, which flights is leaving, and blah, blah, how they left, the time and shit. He got the ability to look at that because he the fed. And that motherfucker saw that it was a flight booked, and he took a chance, a leap of faith. That's what the surrounding officers or whoever want to say. Watch, they gonna be sitting there bigging that nigga up, and the whole time he got gifts. His damn answer. I'm sitting here, I'm telling y'all, I know when somebody in their fucking purpose. He done got some shit. They good work, good work. They lighting up cigars. They drinking fucking bourbon and shit, or some brown fucking whiskey. Like, y'all motherfuckers don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Of course, Salome Bella fake ass was gonna tell you, oh, they set this up, her fake ass. Little do she know, if they had 2 raids, yeah, the fake one, but the real goddamn feds winning that nigga shit because it was something. Let me tell you how simple-minded. Let me tell you something. God Almighty work in mysterious ways. People talking about, oh, he left his devices on purpose. Okay, let's say he did leave his devices on purpose. It's not to motherfucking save the fake elite. It's to set them up. Either way it go, y'all looking at it in a predictable standpoint. Look at it as an unpredictable. You don't want to be predictable. It's like y'all watching a movie. Oh, this nigga left, so you know this was a fake raid. No. How you know that they didn't tell this nigga, hey, because the feds done already got to his ass. You better leave those goddamn, you better leave that shit there. You don't know what the narrative is. Nobody knows. I'm not gonna play devil's advocate. I can throw out different narratives because I don't like people say that. I throw out different narratives. How you know that he ain't already in cahoots with the feds and they playing that shit together? I can throw that out. Or we can go back to my original, like I said. The nigga looked and seen he was flying out. He was unaware that they was gonna come to his house. He was fucking unaware. Or we can run with what y'all said. Let's say the fake elite did plan that, right? What would have been the fucking purpose of planning a fake fed coming to get his ass? What is the fucking purpose? Because they're going to have to carry out something. What is the fucking purpose? What would be the point of that? For a distraction? For a distraction? You mean to tell me this is a nigga who's been tried, who's been in the news all this time, and you mean to tell me that they gonna do a fake raid? They gonna do a fake raid. Why would they do a fake raid? Y'all know when some shit is fake, they'll show you the shit. You see they only showed you the aftermath. Why ain't they had the news covering it? A helicopter in the sky recording about 50 SWAT people on his property like the fuck they did fucking Chris Brown when it was legit. The police really showed up at that nigga house. And you seen it on the TV, right? Why did they show Chris Brown? It's because Chris Brown not down with what they down. So if we show the world that this is him, like that's what I'm saying, telling you. They broadcast everybody else shit. Why the fuck they ain't broadcast his? Why the fuck they ain't broadcast his? And if you start seeing some shit with the feds, it's because I said something. You start seeing pictures of shit, why ain't they do that? Because the shit was legit. Why you think they ain't show y'all the fucking volcano when it was spilling out? Because the shit was fucking legit. Remember, they advertise the fake. The fake is going to be flaunted everywhere. Commercial, this, that, to the third. Remember that. Why do they show you the fake or the lies a lot? That's how you do mind control. That's how you, if you start seeing shit repetitively or you start seeing it enough, it'll stick with you. It's just like with these generational curses. If you be seeing shit a lot, it'll stick with you. Y'all got to get from about the illusion. I'm not in the matrix, so I can tell you how to break free. You just got to choose to break free. You know, listen to me. I'm telling you, they plaster the false shit everywhere. On the radio, on this. It's everywhere. On the social media. The only reason why that Club Shay Shay interview with Cat Williams is everywhere is because of Club Shay Shay. I'm telling you, when something is the truth, a lot of people didn't even know that Michael Jackson was on a damn was at a podium telling about how they shot him up with Virago, all of that. They didn't air that out. They hid that. It's kids that was getting molested and fucking abducted. They hid that. They found kids or found people that were dead over there in what? Ohio, Akron? I don't know. These people are killing people, performing all these rituals, and got homemade cemeteries with numbers on these people's and letters and shit and colors. You can't even go pick your son up by the fucking name. They got your son as 66654. They got your son as blue. They got your son as a letter A. They ain't advertising that. It took them motherfucking months to advertise that Flint water was bad. And the only reason why they advertise is because some of the shit got out, the truth. And they water still fucked up. Why ain't they broadcasting that? You want to know what they broadcasting? Same-sex shit. The trans. Fake wars. They broadcast the shit that they want you to know because it's mind control to have you fuck, that had to build up illusions. And when your energy say, hey, we're going to feed into this, you put yourself, they create the box and you just get right on in and then they close that bitch. You allow them to close it. Not I. I know that wasn't no fake raid. How you know it wasn't fake? Because I ain't seen not nan goddamn video footage of the raid. That's why I said the footage that's being shown of the aftermath, that's why you heard me say, now that could be fake. I'm not going to say that that's real. That could be fake. That could be motherfucking fake. That shit's so motherfucking fake, y'all, that I'll be sure somebody who you know 100% is not down with them told his fucking son, his biological son, you can come home. That's how fake it is. It's so fake that they even got I'll be sure in this motherfucker making heartfelt, and you can feel the energy on that. Telling his son that his door always open. It's so fake, y'all. Keep listening to that bullshit. That was a real goddamn raid. And that nigga is lost because he really thought them fake elite. I'm telling you, y'all, they know that they motherfucking lost. They know that they lost. I'm not gonna sit on, I'm not gonna get on here. I don't get nothing out of coming on here lying and shit, but my fucking vibration, Lord. And if anybody know me, I'm a high vibe motherfucker. I'm not engaging in nothing low vibe. Once I feel the energy or see that it's low vibe, I'm gone. You can ask anybody. I was in there gambling and they ain't ever seen me leave. And I win it. Once I see that energy, baby, no. I'm not about to play nothing. I'm not about to do nothing. I'm not going to come up with no ideas. I'm not going to put no business idea out because that's negative energy. I don't even know it can't reach it. I don't even want nothing that I got going on or doing to be around negative energy. When you get to a certain point where you mature in your energy, you'll be like me too. You ain't got time for it. If it ain't peaceful, then it's stressful. So if you ain't getting no peace, then your ass in what? You in a land full of stress. If it ain't happy, then it's either sad or mad. I know to remain happy because I don't like the other two options. I like to remain at peace because I damn sure don't like to be stressed. Stress make you look ugly and put wrinkles on your face. When I tell my testimony, you're not going to see what I went through. That's the beauty of God Almighty giving you mercy. When God Almighty give us mercy, it's not mercy like the way that God Almighty give them mercy. Mercy meaning mercy and grace, meaning you went through hell and high waters, but you can't tell. It was times that your enemy tried you and you whooped their ass instead of walking away because it was meant for your spirit to walk away. So God Almighty gave you mercy for that. And also allowed you to not reap the karma of what it'll look like on your avatar. All these people that's doing evil and wicked shit, watch how old they look and ugly. I'm telling you, it's giving me that Air Force, the same fucking example. Y'all know I'm not capping because I use the same example. Y'all be my damn right ear ringing. And y'all be wondering like, damn, how does she be remembering what she did on the live? Because I got real fucking divine forces. I can really astro travel. I can really do shit and look into it. Like, no care. Showing me the same goddamn shit. I do apologize, y'all. That goddamn moon done raised the fuck up so goddamn high to come look at me. That motherfucker was down low. It ain't even been that long. Probably like, 2 minutes. That motherfucker done within 2 minutes, that motherfucker done raised up high. That's another thing. Like, look at your surroundings, y'all. Pay attention to your environment. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Cause that shit don't make no goddamn sense. Like, these motherfuckers out here is really, I don't know, y'all. They really trying to get y'all, like, I don't know. They really trying to get y'all in some energy to put you in a box where you be trapped. I can't have you trapped. You don't want to be trapped. You want to be in an energy where you thrive. Where you can hear yourself think. Life is too precious. Despite whatever is going on. You can change the narrative. You can change your situation. Do what you love, fucking occupation. You in the mirror is what you facing. What is for you doesn't require chasing. Come on, y'all. It don't require you to chase it. You don't got to run behind it. I just need y'all to get on y'all shit. Get it together. You strong. You stronger than titanium. Do not let nobody trick you out of what is for you. When people tell you that you can't, your life. We don't prove shit, we just show it. And when we show it, it ain't the shit on people. We ain't do it for you. We did it for ourselves. We just went on with our lives, and we happened to achieve what you thought that we couldn't set out to achieve. When you mingling, make sure you mingling with the right energy. When you doing something, make sure God Almighty is in that. I'm telling y'all, if you don't like my channel, I don't give a fuck. If you don't like my channel, you don't like God Almighty. I don't give a fuck what you say. You don't like to be empowered. You don't like to be inspired. You don't like to be yourself. You just like yourself. Where we come from, we the best thing since fucking sliced bread, bitch. You feel me? And we ain't gonna ever forget that shit. And you better not forget it either. Look at your kids if you got kids. You could create a life for them that you couldn't possibly think that you could create. But you must co-create with God Almighty in the universe. You got to show them that, hey, I'm not easily tricked. Like, I'm telling y'all got to look into, like, when they put out a scenario and then the other information start falling, look at it. You got to ask yourself, if this a fake raid, so is Al B. Sure message fake too? Why would Al B. Sure? Now, y'all, come on, y'all. Just think about that. Because some of y'all didn't even know that he said that. Some of y'all did. And now it's crazy because you could have saw that earlier. And just by me speaking on it, I got you looking and thinking. One thing about it is they don't want y'all to think. Whether you like me or not, I'm going to make you think. You want to know why? Because I'm a thinker. I embody that energy. So that's a transfer. It's going to make you think like she right. Why the fuck why would Al be sure say that? Then you're going to have some people say, well, that wasn't him. That could have been such and such. Okay, well, if it wasn't him, why would they put that out there? It ain't to keep no lie going. Sometimes you got to be able to decipher between the two. I already knew it was a real raid because I told y'all. I said the boys was going to get his ass. I said he going to prison. I'm telling you he going to prison. And them fake elite going down too because they got exactly what the fuck they needed to bust the whole 13 colonies. My car could have made any other noise, but it waited right there. I'm telling you. And I told y'all this way in advance. I told y'all this last year, probably some months ago, how they were going to get his ass. And the shit that the stuff, because they already got the list. The list that they got is not the list that's been shown on. Like, how do y'all think y'all got to see some of the lists? Like, y'all got to use 2 and 2, right? I mean, you got to use your mind. If there's a list floating around with certain people's names on it, or you be seeing court documents or whatever, especially the ones that's not made public, how the fuck you think that you got them documents? Those documents come from legal people. The feds, lawyers, judges. That's what I'm saying, telling you. That list, they got the real list because it was like a book. I don't know. It's giving me like when I was a correctional officer, we had to write shit down we had to log it. They got books like that. And they got people's signature, y'all. I did not only see signatures, like that's how I knew them NDAs was real, because it was people's signatures. And then like the files that we was looking at, because I said, oh hell nah, they had these people, some of them people signed their shit in like the contracts, the actual contracts, not the NDAs. Because I know y'all like, what, NDA is a contract? No, it's like I call it a clause or insurance, you feel me, to make sure that whatever they doing don't get out. It's like I call that an insurance, right? That's just me. I call that insurance. A contract, like the actual ones, they got these bitches signing their shit in blood. They own blood where they perform these rituals. Every time they get a new celebrity or something, they do some numerology shit, but it don't line up with the planets and all that shit like they think it does, because God Almighty makes sure something is off. If you yourself is not centered, anything that you do will never be centered. You must be what you are in order for you to attract it. I'm telling y'all about energy. So they never was hitting it. Like it was always off. Like that's what I'm saying, telling you, like it's just something that's like, they would have them, I don't know. It's like somebody, thank you, it's initiation. And they either cut themselves, sign themselves in blood. Some of them take their thumbprint. It's a lot of stuff. It's like different shit for different contracts. Some of them got to drink blood. I don't know, but they got all that shit. They got the Jeffrey Epstein list. They got some other list. Then cause these are narcissists, y'all. For you to do this shit that's illegal and to record it, you a narcissist. Like, you felt like you couldn't get caught. Like, who does stupid shit like that? Like, you a dumb criminal. People who do shit like that, I don't give a fuck. You got away with it and then you get caught. I don't. When you doing illegal shit and you record it, I don't give a fuck who you is. You could have stole the Mona Lisa, damn it. In my book, you are the dumbest criminal. The dumbest. You're dumb as fuck. If I'm out here robbing St. Petersburg Lucky Charms Bank, I'm not about to record it. I'm not about to get online and show them. I'm not about to do none of that. You ain't even gonna know that I robbed some. Because I'm gonna be living my life the same way. And then boom, out of nowhere. I know how to play it. I be on there talking about, damn, I just smacked for 10 bands at the fish tables. Damn, I just smacked for 20 racks at the fish tables. Y'all stupid. I ain't about to do all that. I ain't about to advertise name. You got me fucked up. I told y'all I like to play the background for a reason. I don't know. I don't like to be out. Like Almighty said, you control the narrative of your life. Like y'all control the narrative. Can't nobody be out here speaking on me. If they speaking, it's make believe. You don't know what the fuck I got going on. You could only make up some shit. You could only guess. Because unless you hear it from out my mouth, that's the only way you're gonna know. That's the only way anybody's gonna know. You wanna know why? Because I don't fuck with people. And the people that I fuck with wouldn't fuck with you on that level. They can't be persuaded by money. They can't be none of this. You wanna know why? Because we're on the same level. I don't fuck with people that could be easily tricked or influenced by money. If you could be easily influenced or tricked by money, you somebody I don't want on my team. And I test everybody. And I ain't gonna tell you exactly how I test them, but I test everybody. And you don't even be knowing that I'm testing you. I'm so sneaky with it. And what I mean by sneaky is the way that I do it. It's like I've always been this type of person. Like, I set up little booby traps. I remember working at my job. First shift used to say they cleaned up the empty out the goddamn trash cans. I was so sick and tired of emptying out that fucking trash, especially walking up to the third floor. I put Mountain Dew bottles in there with fucking dates on it. And when we was in that meeting, and instead of us having a single meeting, we had a group meeting with both teams on that bitch, first and second shift. When we had that meeting in there, this is where people would just shut up and take it. You have a group of people who shut up and take it. Then you have some people who talk, like stand up, but then they don't get nowhere, so they don't do nothing. See me? When I see something is fucked up, I come correct. How did you come correct, Brittany? I put bottles inside the trash can with dates on it. So if you took out the trash, that bottle shouldn't be in there. That's a tactic that I use to set people up. Clumsy ass niggas slip and fall into a death trap. Then they don't work with me. So my team know, oh, Brittany is a vocalist. Oh, Brittany don't give a fuck. When we had that meeting and that girl with her hunchback talking about, oh, we take out the trash. This is exactly how I said it. And y'all, you could, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I said negative. And everybody, my team was laughing because they heard me when we was counting. I said, oh, I'm going to go in that meeting. I'm going to light their ass up. Even the lady that I killed in my head like 30 times, Miss Kathy was even there laughing because she knew, yep, Brett's going to get him. I sure the fuck am. Negative. Talking about, yes, we do. Well, I said, okay, well, how about this? Let's walk up here. So it was a guy named Aaron and Miss Teresa. We all walked up that motherfucker. I said, I bet you're going to find a Mountain Dew bottle that was dated from last week. I said, well, let's walk over here. We walked, and Teresa was mad because we walked to the second trash can and she was like, yeah, I bet you yeah. And I was killing Mountain Dew, y'all. Killing it. Every day. I said, nah, I got something for their ass. That whole week. I set it up. I said, nah, because I'm about to get these motherfuckers. And I got their ass caught the fuck up. So now, anytime it was time for them to leave, they made them stop 5 or 10 minutes or whatever. And they had to clean up and somebody had to come through. and make sure that it was clean. And the person, if they left and that shit wasn't clean, not only did they get in trouble, but the person who's supposed to make sure that shit was clean is gonna get in trouble. Cause I said, fuck that. I'm tired of coming in here cleaning up for them and they don't clean up for us. They don't set us up. Like, you gotta have backbone. You gotta stand up, but you stand up for what's right. You don't be a welcome mat. You don't allow people to kick you while you down or push you down. You only allow people that got hands out. Anybody that bring up some shit that what they done for you, that's somebody who you need to double X out. Listen to the words that's coming out my mouth. That is universal confirmation that you cutting them off or you saying no. That's your green check to continue to say fucking no. You won't ever walk up to God Almighty and God, listen, y'all, God Almighty ain't ever, I'm 35. God Almighty ain't ever come to me and say, hey, I need you to go over here and do this. Well, God Almighty just said, and you always be obedient. Damn, I'm still going to use it. Because let's say God Almighty say, hey, go do this. I'm like, nah, I'm not about to do that. I'm not, nope. I don't do that. Because I always listen. But God Almighty don't be like, oh, so you not going to do it? Remember when your alternator went out and I got you that alternator that damn quick? I ain't even let your car sit that long. God Almighty don't work like that. So I know people don't work like that. So when I see people working like that, I know who they come from. That's why I tell you, get a connection with God Almighty. Like, y'all putting, this is why I don't put people on the pedestal, and I only put God Almighty on the pedestal. God Almighty ain't ever threw up nothing that God Almighty did to me. I mean, for me. So if I see anybody doing that, I separate for them. And I don't give a fuck who, what group they go tell. I did all this for her. She ain't do this for me. She ain't come through. I don't give a fuck how them people view me. God Almighty ain't ever come up to me and make me feel inferior. God Almighty and me got understanding. I know who the boss is, but even though God Almighty knows that God Almighty is the boss, God Almighty ain't ever approached me in that energy, man. Now, I ain't gonna cap. Like, when I'm over here fucking off and playing, it's that warrior energy, that masculine energy, that little tap on the back of your neck, a little tap on your shoulder. Sometimes the flap of a fucking newspaper get me right. You feel me? I'm not gonna cap to y'all. I'm not perfect. I only know one being that's perfect, and I never try to mimic or duplicate nothing because it can't be duplicated. So I won't ever walk around here. I'm flawed like a motherfucker, but I'm showing you that you can be flawed and be the best of the best. That's what I'm here to show you. Love your flaws. Embrace your flaws. That connection to God Almighty is everything. It shows you, once you get a true connection with God Almighty, I'm telling you, you will look at people different. God Almighty ain't ever forsaken you, but you got people that's forsaking you. God Almighty talk good behind your back and to your face. You got people that smile in your face but talk shit behind your back. That's not of God Almighty. You got people that'll steal from you, lie to you. That's not God Almighty. Stop letting the devil trick you, put you in illusions. I know how the devil work. You don't then. I know the devil will tell you a lie, look you dead in your face. I know the devil will steal from you and help you look for your shit. Like, how do y'all know this by dealing with toxic ass, like demonic people? But yet and still, you can't sense it or see it. That's why you keep going through the same cycle. Why I keep running to the same spirit? Why I keep running to the same scenario? Because you're not motherfucking seeing what the fuck it is. That's a demon. You're not of God Almighty. When I come somewhere and somebody gossiping, I instantly pack my little shit up. Like, I had a little juice, like a little kid juice. I literally grabbed my little juice box. And I went to and this is one thing about me, I let people know, y'all, without even speaking. Like, hey, do not follow me. I'm moving, okay? I moved to the total opposite. So the attention's on me from them, not just other people, but from them. Because now they're so focused in on me. She was sitting right here, and then she got up and moved. So with that being said, they are not unaware. They are aware of my energy, how my energy detached. It separated. It left. So that they can't fake the phone with God Almighty or nobody and say, oh, I didn't know. You did know. Because if somebody sit down and you sit down and then y'all start talking or whatever and they get up and leave, it don't matter who you is. Even me, I'm going to watch you. You feel me? It's like it's something that just happens. You feel me? So now they see me going all the way to the opposite end. And me being who I am, I left because they're gossiping. So now it's a possibility that they're going to gossip about me. Ask me if I get 2 fucks. Nope. You want to know what I care about? Getting the fuck away from them. And mission complete. So I don't give a fuck what's been said over there. I'm no longer focused on them hoes. If somebody come over there and say, hey, I seen you sitting over there. Why you move? You don't like them. I'm like, oh no, I just like sitting by myself. Had somebody been sitting there, somebody would be like, oh, they was over there, guys. And y'all don't look at it from that point of view. I'm a different being. That's not your energy. That's my energy. I mean, that's not your business to tell. If I sat here and said, oh, I just wanted to sit by myself or I just wanted to move, you feel me? Like, y'all don't do stuff like that. You be too focused on that one person that be negative. I pay attention to the middleman, the extendo, the accessory to the fact, everything. People be like, why are you mad at them? Because why are you telling my business? Man, that's something small. Okay, then. I focus on the small shit so I ain't got to get to the big shit. You do how you do, and I'm going to do me. I'm going to do it my way. I'm focusing on the small shit so I don't get to the big shit. Stuff like that. And it's a lot of y'all that's going to watch this and say, I be around people that do shit like that. And now you've been awakened. Your spirit like, finally, your spirit's been awakened. Because you allowed it. It's like you claimed this or you received this information. Oh, you know such has got the job. Like, damn, can I tell? Let me tell you what the energy is behind that. Them motherfuckers not so excited for you that you got it. Them motherfuckers is trying to receive your energy. You ain't looked at it like that because you claim you know energy. No, they trying to receive your energy. You just graduated. Do you not know that that's a high? Oh, she graduated. Or you got the job that you've been wanting to get. It's been 3 months and they finally call you back. Girl, such got the job. You want to call sure? Oh, Tom told me. Like, what the fuck? It's not their business to tell. Pay attention to people like that. Such be like, I mean, I had a few people tell me like, oh, well, what did such get? And this is exactly what the fuck I say. Even people that dislike me will say, she not lying. I'll be like, oh, I'm going to let them tell you. They be like, no, come on, tell me, I want to know. I be like, no. And then it pissed me off with how they be responding. Like how they acting. Like a fucking crackhead that want to know somebody else's business. Damn. Now I got to cut you off too. I know y'all be like, damn, you just call me at least scissor hands, bitch, because I just be cutting the motherfucker off. You feel me? Like, no. I see the red flags, baby. I see the small shit. Y'all need to pay attention to people like that. You need to pay attention. Like, shit be in your face, but you let it go over your head like a hoodie. Y'all hear that saying, oh, what's some truth behind the joke? No, the fuck it ain't. Like, I had to check myself. I used to call my little sister bald-headed, right? Ain't no truth in that joke. My sister hair came past her, like, middle down her bag, right? And me being spiritually, I stopped calling her that. Like, once I tapped in, I stopped calling her bald-headed. Because me being spiritually, being aware, my spirit know, my mind, my flesh, everything know, I'm speaking negativity on her. But one thing about me is I know how to take accountability. I know energy. I know how to transmute it. I know how to work with the realms and the portals and the cosmics, the cosmos, God Almighty, the divine forces. I know how to work with that. So you know what I did? I transmuted that negative shit that I put out. That's why I'm telling you, you have to reach a certain frequency, y'all. I'm telling you. Remember when I said once you put that energy out, it ain't no coming back. Yeah, but you gotta, if it's energy that you put out, right? God Almighty said, don't say too much. Like, okay, I put that energy out. And what I did was I went in there and transmuted it. Because God Almighty said, say that for another day. I transmuted it. And guess what? The energy that was placed upon my sister, she just woke up one day and was like, hey, I'm going to cut my hair off. Start over. It wasn't on some she was bald because of her hair was falling out. It wasn't on some shit like blase blah. You feel me? And then the times that her hair was falling out, it's because she was letting people play in her shit. Well, not play in it. I say play in it. You feel me? Because what the fuck they be doing? Playing in your fucking hair. You got some people that do hair and got people that play in your hair. What I mean by people play in your hair, people with negative energy, playing in your shit. No matter how I got through my follicles. And if you got depth of your follicles inside your head, that means your antennas is no longer working. You can't touch these, baby. These are sensitive. That's why I no longer allow people to do my hair, or I don't go to the, like, I really want to go to a salon and get my hair done, but I'm real skeptical. Like, you feel me? And then if I do pick a salon, I gotta go into meditation. And what that means is it's not a meditation where I'm looking for something or I need answers. It's a meditation state where I pray and I do a lot of other stuff. You feel me? It's a protection that I created for me that I'm gonna pass down to my bloodline. Look at this geese. That's crazy. I'm gonna pass it down to my bloodline. You feel me? So they'll know how to do stuff. You can't teach your bloodline nothing that don't come from your energy, because you're not passing something down from your energy. So it's like when you gift your people something that don't come from your energy, you're doing karma, like cursing your family, putting them back. It's like you setting them back. Like, I know energy, y'all. Like, I really do. It's no cap. It be people that be trying to think they gonna set me up and trick me because they want to. We gonna prove that she don't know energy. We gonna get it out. You're not gonna do nothing, because I don't play for the devil. I play for God Almighty. So anything you see me doing on this channel or any social media platform outside my personal Facebook, because my personal Facebook keyword is personal. I don't play with divinity. I know not to play with it. Shit, I'm sitting here telling you, God Almighty saw me in one of my, I said saw me, put me out in one of my lifetimes. Like, you have a lot of lifetimes, y'all. Like, you play a lot of different parts and roles and shit. And then being in this earthly plane, all those lifetimes, all those gifts and all that good stuff, you get to use it in this one fucking lifetime. Like if you had 500 lifetimes, everything, every gift for anything, you get to use it in this lifetime. They're not telling y'all this or teaching y'all that because they don't got knowledge about it. They don't know. And the shit that they do got in Vatican and Rome is like little books and memoirs and shit that we wrote, that we created. You feel me? The times has changed, the energy done changed, so that narrative in those books changed. They got our old stuff. But like, we evolved. We're not how we was in the 90s, how we is now, right? So the shit that they got like our scrolls and stuff. I told y'all this that's been rocking with me since sliced bread. I said they got our scrolls, our literature, we got our own dictionary, we got everything. It's in that Vatican of Rome. And that's why God Almighty is switching the shit up. I'm gonna recreate books. There's gonna be a lot of other people that recreate books, and these books won't be in the Vatican of Rome. They'll be accessible to our community, our tribes, people that come from the same divinity, so you can get knowledge. Like, you don't want to fake like you knowledgeable, because then that means you want to absorb knowledge. You won't get nothing. Once you lie and act like you're spiritual, you won't collect nothing of spirituality. I'm telling you how to block yourself. I'm telling you how. When you say that your clearance is open, or you see some shit and you don't, you just blocked it. Remember, you're the initial energy. If somebody else say you can't see it, it's not gonna work. Once you say some shit like that, I'm telling y'all, you cannot be fake. You must be authentic. If you can't smell something, don't say you can smell it, because then your ability to be able to smell is not gonna work. And let's say on your purpose, and this is what 10 times out of 10, when you lie or it's front like something, it's a clear or something like that, or a chakra, that's gonna be the one that you need at the important time. It's always like that, y'all. I have yet to see somebody like, I ain't gonna say, like, as of now, right? Like, as of now, I have yet to see somebody it goes different. Like, let's say you said that you had the ability to smell, right? So now you done close your fucking clear. You done cleared your you done close your clear up, right? So now you at the end of this phase on your timeline, and you got to be able to smell whatever it is. You not gonna be able to perform it, because you done fucking lied and said that your clear was open. You just physically blocked your fucking clear, and it's only one way that you can unblock it, and it ain't through no cleanse, it ain't through nothing. I mean, it's something. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm the one who created divination, the sacred divination, not this fake shit. Okay? Like I'm telling you, there's no way in hell. That's what look at him. I said, tell him. Like y'all gotta. You gotta pay attention. You gotta really be observant. You gotta really be discreet. You gotta be honest. Whatever you, it's like whatever you do is gonna come back to you. I gave a man, well, it was a couple, and I'm not telling y'all this so people can put me in high regards. No, it's just an example, okay? It's the truth, the God Almighty truth. I was pulling up on the highway, and I said, damn, I ain't had no change. And usually I would go to the store and break it, but I just came from off a highway exit. I'm not about to do all that. I just gave him a $20 bill. Shit, it was two of them. Probably had a kid. I gave him $20 bill. I didn't get it to them because so somebody can give me $20 later on down the line, or somebody can help me. I gave them $20 bill because at the end of the day, they could be hungry, they could be thirsty. You know what I'm saying? That $20 can bring them something. And people say, well, what if they want to go get drugs? That's on them. I didn't get it to be in their business. I gave it from the heart. God Almighty know what I did. Like, so I put out stuff like that. I get on this YouTube and I encourage you and inspire you to be yourself, to be the best version of you, which is yourself. When I'm around somebody, anybody, I pour into them. So this is why, like Lil Wayne said, it don't matter. Well, it ain't no end of nothing for me. But God Almighty gonna always defend me. And God Almighty always defend you too if you playing on the right side. If you don't let trauma get you down. If you don't let people dictate how you move and maneuver and shit. Like, be free spirited for real. Once you tap into that free spirited energy, I'm telling you, you won't ever wanna you won't ever allow nobody to tie you down to nothing unless it's a ring. Like I'm telling you, you won't allow nobody. You shit, a nigga might be like, let me tie you to the bed. Like, fuck no. And that's just entertainment, like a little jokey joke. Cause I'm telling you, you're not gonna want to be tied down to nothing. Once you take the ties, the chains and shit off, and you sprint your ass across that land of sunflowers, and you feel that sun hit your motherfucking skin in a way that it ain't never hit your skin, and that breeze just hit your lips and blow through your hair, you got like a little mist of sweat on your forehead so you can really feel the wind. But fixated off your fucking third eye, making your third eye buzz or jump. You feel me? You looking around and all these fucking animals that you see on TV that's supposed to attack your ass, just looking at you, ain't paying you no mind. You ain't a threat or nothing. And you just skipping. Then you find yourself just passing out in the sunflowers. Now you making sunflower men or sunflower women. Then you find yourself looking up at the sky, seeing how beautiful it is. Free spirited. You laying down and the butterfly coming, laying on your nose. What are the odds? Break them damn chains. Say no more. I need you to really dig in your sacral chakra and pull out the inner you. Heal it. Whatever's broken, fix it. Whatever's damaged, fix it. You can forgive people, but you ain't gotta forget. Access denied. Stop allowing certain shit or certain situations to keep happening to come towards you. Cut that shit off today. Remember, the truth ain't always being presented or advertised. You can see it through my channel. You can see it through Cat Williams. You can see it through like a lot of shit. When the truth is the truth, they do not televise it. Remember, the television is to tell you lies, not the truth anyway. So with that being said, stop being a victim to lies. These morons. Good the fuck they are, they morons. Fuck them. Be your own motherfucking person. Live your own motherfucking identity. You feel me? Because when you do that, you're gonna see everything that I've been saying on this channel is so. I'm not saying that you're not gonna go through stuff, but it's gonna be real easy for you to get over it. It's gonna be real easy for you to see through people. Like your life. Get that weight up off your shoulders. Anybody that's a HVB or a divine being, I'm sending you guys nothing but love, light, peace, joy, healing, and protecting energy. Y'all are who I do this for. And I pray, PRAY, that my energy reaches all people that feed the good and inspire them to bring out the best version of themselves, and then inspire others to bring out the best version of themselves. This is what I want to repeat. This is the cycles that I want us to fall in. Cycles where people are of good. It's like certain animals or certain beings, they really thought we were wicked people based off of wicked people. And we had to go really sit out there and talk to these things and let them know we are nothing like that. And anything that you see that exudes that energy that you think that we are like, free game. Because they are not of us. So why would we protect them? But people that are of us, we're going to protect them. So if you try them, we're going to have a problem. We like her. Nobody's ever stepped in here and talked to us like that. That's because I mean fucking business. I make sure people feel that where I'm coming from, they know that I'm not bullshit. That motherfucker said we are for gods and goddesses, for divinity. Okay then. Then we cool. We cool like the breeze. But anything that's not of us, destroy it. Go to their habitat and cause havoc. Let them know that whatever the fuck they engaged in is frowned upon. It breaks universal law. They say they are. Condemn them. Do whatever the fuck it is that you want to. Does that shit sound familiar? Because that's how they did us. Try to offer us up. But they didn't have no motherfucking permission. We do. We at the end of it. Oh, y'all thought we wasn't? Nah, we at the end of the bullshit. In the beginning of the nice life. They thinking there's some shit gonna go and all this stuff. No, they're gonna go and all that stuff for them. Not for us. I didn't see that. I didn't see us go. I'm gonna tell you something. I didn't see gods and goddesses going through bullshit. So I don't know what the fuck they talking about. I don't know what the fuck they see that at. And if that's on page 7 in your book, you might want to go get you a new book, motherfucker, because I didn't see that. What I saw was God Almighty putting us in the land. I saw niggas eating grapes from bitches that look good. I saw bitches that look good. They were learning how to play golf. Niggas were behind the line. I saw good shit. I seen people getting married. I seen people having kids. I seen baby showers. I was seeing people playing with lions and shit, having them as fucking pets. Y'all, that shit was crazy. Well, that's a tiger that I'm seeing. I said a lion. But y'all know I love lions. It was a tiger. Having tigers, the orange ones, not the white ones. Had the tigers for pets and shit. They in there playing with animals you don't even think you supposed to be playing with. The fuck, nigga, you got an elephant? You got a fucking elephant, baby. That's what I'm saying, telling you. Like, that shit crazy. I mean, a giraffe don't really surprise me. You know, Mike had a giraffe. You know what I'm saying? You see little monkeys, so that shit don't surprise me. Mike had a giraffe. I mean, had a monkey. You know what I'm saying? I said giraffe twice. But I just saw what's living in this good life. And I want I'm not selfish. I don't want to be the only, I ain't gonna say that like I'm gonna be the only one in there. I don't want to be the only person who really believe, you know what I'm saying? Not in what I'm saying, but believed in God Almighty and believed in myself. How you treat yourself is how it basically describes your relationship with God Almighty. Like, you cannot have a relationship with God Almighty and hate yourself. You can't. God Almighty not gonna allow you to do that. How you view yourself is how other people treat you or how they view you. Like, everything starts with self. So every time I get on here, I'm gonna build self up. You gotta make sure that you building yourself up too. Would anybody like to get a reading before I get off of here? She said she like lions too. Yes, I love them, baby. Thank you, Bri. You're welcome, Sheepy. I don't know what I did. Actions speak louder than words. I'm gonna be real with you, gorgeous Nubian Victoria. I don't even go by actions, baby. You feel me? A motherfucker can tell you that they love you, right? And can sneak so good into thinking, telling you, because that's like, I'm gonna use an example like cheating. That's a good ass example. A nigga can tell you they love you, but went out and cheated, and you didn't know until after. Like, those actions don't be lining up either. Because the action was you thought this person was in the bed asleep, but they were really out cheating. I don't go by actions. Some people play it like they doing something. That's energy manipulation. Like, I witnessed, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I got this homeboy, right? And I ain't talking bad about him because I love him. I really do love him. I'm not talking about like, oh, that's my husband. No, I'm talking about like, that's my nigga. Like, for real, for real. Out of all the niggas that I'm cool with, that I chill with, this is my nigga. But he a little thot. And I'm like, damn, you still thotting. Like, this nigga got hoes, y'all. This nigga got hoes. Like, he got bitches. He got bitches. Like, he really do got bitches, right? And I was trying to tell him about energy. Like, he need to protect his energy. Had to light this up. But, like, he still, like, I don't know. It's just like he still got, like, a lot of hoes. I wouldn't ever take him serious. This is what I was getting at, right? Because you gotta be real with yourself. Like, this is why I tell you, don't allow people to build up a fucking illusion. Then you get in the box of illusion. You do not trick yourself. You always be real with yourself. I'm just using this as an example, y'all, and it's off of the action. I mean, I done got off the action speak out of the words. I'm just talking in general. I see how he do girls, right? So this is the mindset, and it's not belittling myself, because y'all know I hold myself in high regards, right? You know that I'm confident, right? So, but just listen to this. It's just mentally. I wouldn't ever trust him or take him serious. That's my nigga, right? But if you doing bitches like that, who the fuck am I? I done witnessed this. I done seen this. I done even played a part in it. And I know y'all like played a part in it, yeah. I remember one day he had his baby mama. This is a minute ago, y'all. He had his baby mama come to the house, or the other girls at the house, which is his second baby mama, right, of his daughters. They both was at the house arguing. They was in there about to fight and do all that shit, y'all. I done pulled up. I was smooth, calm, cool after the chaos. And no, it wasn't because I was scared. It's because I wasn't called until motherfuckers was, like, till the situation settled. That motherfucker called me and that motherfucker pulled up. As I was pulling up, they were pulling out. Like, the light-skinned girl had already left. I guess she was like, fuck that. Nah, she was still in there talking. Never mind, she was still in there talking. The other one was in the car, and she had pulled off. And the light-skinned girl was in there talking like this shit, da-da-da-da. I was just sitting there laughing. Like, I mean, I wasn't laughing like, ha, 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 ha. But I was just laughing. And I wasn't laughing because these two bitches is arguing with each other over a nigga. I'm laughing because I'm like, bitch, these motherfuckers is in here arguing, and you done snuck your little ass right up in here. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm also laughing because he done got caught. Them two bitches went home, and I was in the bed with that nigga. I'm not bragging. Y'all, I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you stuff. Because people say you played a part. I'm transparent, baby. I'm not going to sit over here and act like I'm goody two shoes. I'm not. But I don't be out here causing harm to people. Was that wrong? Hell yeah. Would I do it again? Maybe. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I cannot lie to y'all. I can't. But that's a nigga that cheat. That's a nigga that got different women. And he can't be faithful. That's how I view it. He can tell me 10 times, which he don't, but I'm just saying, in general. He can be like, I'm faithful. I'll be faithful to you. Or Blase be like, I wouldn't believe shit he say. It'll go over my head. And why? Because I seen the way that he did women. And it ain't belittling myself. It ain't none of that. It's just that, no. Y'all would see a nigga or a bitch do something to somebody else or how they treat them, and then you would put it in your head that it's going to be different with you. I mean, it could be. I'm not taking nothing away from you. You feel me? But you got to be a realist, and that's what I am. People say they're a realist, but they not. I'm a realist, damn it. And because we so cool and shit, and because I done played a part in it, you will feel comfortable. You feel me? Like, nah. So I knew what it was with that nigga. Like, back then, I already decided. I said, I'm going to keep this nigga around as a friend, and that's it. I never let my feelings get involved. I don't dabble in none of that shit. And the reason why is because I already knew who he was. I accepted it. See, y'all will see somebody and think you could change them. When you accept the person, yes, I'll be like, nigga, you a hoe. You still a hoe. And then he'll be like, I'm not a hoe. I'll be like, man, I've been calling you a hoe since 2013. I know what you do. I know how you get down, and I still fuck with you. But at the end of the day, it's like you gotta be a realist. You gotta, I don't know. It's like when you see something, tap into it. His words can say, I'm not gonna cheat on you. Then his actions, because he's sneaky. He real sneaky, and he know that I know that he's sneaky. He done got on the phone with girls, and I done sat there. Why he on the phone with a girl? I'm not gonna cap to you and make it seem like I ain't did it. But I'm just telling you, to save yourself, to set yourself up to win. If I was like y'all, I would see all this shit this nigga did and then trick myself into thinking that he gonna be faithful to me. Or I'ma trick myself into thinking that he gonna be different with me. You gotta be real with yourself. Now, granted, he could change, but I'm the type of chick, I ain't even about to put myself out there to figure that shit. I meant to find that shit out. If I gotta find it out, it ain't for me. That's how I see it. Like, I don't know. Like, don't trick yourself. It's like when you see something, see it for what the fuck it is. And the crazy thing about me and him, this is just to throw extras in there. Like, we got a bomb-ass fucking relationship. And what I mean by bomb-ass fucking relationship, he match my energy, I match his. Now, we just started, like, sometimes we'll bump heads and shit. But it ain't nothing on no shit where it's a big-ass argument, we fighting, da-da-da-da-da. It's none of that. It's like, he'll be like, da-da-da-da, and I'll be like, whatever, da-da-da-da. It'll get quiet. And then a joke will be cracked, or somebody be laughing. It's something like that. The relationship is good. It still don't make me want to be like, oh, okay, let me try it. I'm just using this shit as an example. That's just my homeboy, y'all. Like, you gotta, whether you a male or a female, I don't know, y'all. You just gotta see shit for what it is and make smart decisions. Like, people say that they tired of being heartbroken, but will accept something knowing that it's gonna break their heart. People say that they tired. I don't know. When I say I'm tired, I'm actually tired. I don't want my heart broken. Like, you gotta base shit off of yourself. I'm not basing it off of him being a hoe. That just tops off. That's the icing on the cake for me. I know my worth. I'm not messing with no dude that's messing with other females. I'm selfish. When it comes to my man, I'm stingy. I'm not sharing my nigga with nobody but like people like his mammy. If he got kids, stuff like that with another bitch. Are you his sister, his aunt, his grandma? I mean, he can have girlfriends, friends that's girls. But no. Outside of that, hell no. I'm not sharing my man. I know my worth. I'm every woman in one. You don't need nobody else. I'm not about to be sitting out here accepting the bare minimum when there's niggas out here that'll do God Almighty knows what just to fuck with me. Why would I be doing God Almighty what, just to be fucking with somebody that's not gonna fuck with me on the level that fuck with me? If that means I gotta be single all the way up until whatever age, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do, because it's showing whoever. And it's also showing me I'm not settling. I'm not accepting the bare minimum. I know when I love somebody, I genuinely love somebody. So I'm only fucking with you. So being by me knowing that, I know I'm not just gonna be out here giving myself to anybody. Like, I know that when I'm in with somebody, I'm all in. You gotta make sure that that shit's being reciprocated to you, or somebody coming how you coming. Because if you loyal and that person disloyal, that's a conflict of interest. And I don't let nobody talk my head off. Oh, I'm a loyal motherfucker. I'm loyal to this. You can't talk shit off. If you doing too much talking about that, then I'm gonna start looking into it. You feel me? Like, I let a motherfucker know, oh, nah, nigga, I'm loyal. I don't play that shit. But I'm not about to be sitting up here trying to prove it or nah, I ain't doing all that. Cause that's too much. It's like I'm trying to sell it. And what the fuck? Why would I try to sell loyalty when I got it? The fuck I'ma sell it for? It's not meant to be sold. You feel me? It's meant to be felt. Vroom. And I knew they was gonna do something. I'm just telling y'all, and it's not just with relationships, it's any scenario or situation. When you see something, assess it as such and be real with yourself. You can't set yourself up to fucking fail. I knew what it was, and then, like, we got a good relationship, right? I'd rather have him as a friend for the rest of my life, like, because, like, you gotta, I don't know, the way that I be thinking with people is like, I look at shit either you short term or long term. If I put you in short term, I don't even, you feel me? People that I put in long term, I pay attention to them, I really fuck with them. I told myself, he got good vibes, good energy, we always laughing, blase, blase. This is somebody that I want around forever as a friend. Sometimes you have to make a choice like that, or make a decision. You don't have to be like, okay, well, this is my lover, this is my divine counterpart, are we meant to? No. Some people are meant to just be a soulmate. A soulmate is not your spouse. A soulmate is just somebody that's gonna be around forever, any lifetime, every lifetime. Okay. When you meet somebody, if they not fucking with you the way that you need them to fuck with you, like the way you fucking with them, go ahead and cut it off. Don't keep hanging on, because the more you hang on, the more you're going to start liking this person. The more you're going to want to fuck with them. The more, then it's going to be harder for you to cut off. Go ahead and save yourself. I tell people this all the time, man. You the prize, whether you male or female. Don't let nobody treat you like you a perk 10 when you a perk 30. What's up, John A, if you still on here? Period. And I am single, and I refuse to settle for less. I know that's right, because you're not fucking dust. You're not a fucking pilgrim. That's why I tell people, don't be fucking settling out here. It's over billions and billions of people in the world, and here you are with PS Dum Dum or PS Mrs. Dum Dum. No. Cut that nigga or that bitch off today, for those of you who not already single. And if you single, do not let loneliness run you into the arms of a dummy or a narcissist or somebody that you do not want to attach yourself to. If you're going to run into somebody's arms, run into God Almighty arms, because at least you'll be safe there. The fuck? If you need somebody, well, I ain't free. I agree, as soon as I say this, people start hitting me up. You need to build your confidence up. Find something to do in spare time. You ain't lonely. You want to be loved, right? Everybody do. You not lonely, though. You just want to be loved. That's built in our essence. God Almighty created us to be loved and to, give love. But you not lonely. Do not let that negative energy, that demon, creep into your energy field. As long as God Almighty is on your side, you ain't ever lonely. If you really want to be a wife or a husband, then pour into it. How do you pour into it? By making yourself the best version of you. The best version of you is married. The best version of you got a legacy. The best version of you, like I keep telling y'all what the fuck we got. That's all you got to do. Keep your head above water. Keep your feet planted. You see what I'm saying? Always notice the red flags and accept them and move on. Every time you meet somebody, I can be the nigga and niggas be like, people like, how do you do that? It's easy. I'm about to tell y'all. I can be the nigga, right? And he finding the motherfucker. He got everything I fucking want. I'm telling y'all. You can even hear me say, God damn, this nigga right here. You hear me talk good about nigga, right? Soon as he give me the energy that he is something that could possibly, cause I'm real with myself, that could break my heart. Now, if it's something that I can just, you feel me? I can just, But if it's something that can make me shift from being high vibe to low vibe, oh baby, I gotta get rid of you. Y'all should see how much dick I curve, and I know y'all like dick. It ain't that that niggas want to fuck me. That's just how I sum that shit up. I curve dick all the time. I'm telling you, I curve dick. The way I curve it, you would be like, damn. Well, like some people will probably ask me, do I like girls the way I curve niggas? It's just that I know what I'm looking for, and I'm not even looking. Like I know what I'm attracting. Like you gotta fast from the shit that's not like if you want forever, then you damn sure should be on what I'm on. People that want forever, you want to wake up to the same person. You want to rise grand to the same person. You want to build with the same person. You want to co-create with the same person. You don't want nobody on this earth to say, oh, I'm fucking with them or that. Or I had them. And if you did, it was in the past, but you didn't have them when I had them. You feel me? Loyalty. You could have had every lover be disloyal to you, but this one lover was loyal to you. It'll show you why all them disloyal people that you went through was worth it. Now you get the bask in the ambience of being with somebody that's loyal. Everybody want to be loved genuinely. But what are you willing to do to be genuinely loved? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to let go? I'm willing to let go my pride and my ego. I'm willing to, cause I'm alpha. If I got something to say, I'ma say it. But I'ma act like I don't. Okay, I'm willing to stop hiding behind fake ass emotions. You heard as I say fake ass emotions, and tell how I feel. I verbally tell people if I like you and you ain't said nothing to me, I'm not afraid of rejection. I walk up to it. Like if me and a dude been chilling and he ain't came out and said nothing, I might, it depends. I might just wait until he say something. But if ain't nothing been said, I'm like, hey, like sometimes depending on who he is, I might say, hey, you know I like you, right? Or I might be like, I've been chilling with you. It depends on the guy, like how I come out. You feel me? Like what I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna vocalize that shit. Y'all be too scared. Then it be somebody that you love and you let them get away. Or you love somebody. Like people say I love them, but you were fucking off. You ain't never loved them. Like I'm not about to do that. People that's on the same shit as me, you dig what I'm saying right now. I see y'all with y'all shovels in your hand. Cause you like, that's what I'm looking for on some Debrat shit. That's what I'm looking for. You own what I'm on. You could possibly be old, and if you ain't old, because I feel like a lot of my people that watch are older people. If you not married, then you own what I'm on. Some of y'all might not be on the kids level because you might be, you like, fuck that. You feel me? But that don't mean you too old. It's just that you just, I don't know. It's just that it's people out here. It's a lot of people out here that want the same shit that you want. You just gotta put yourself in the energy so God Almighty in the universe can align you with it. Does that make sense? Like if you know somebody is not loyal, don't fuck with them. Because you telling the universe, hey, I fuck with people that's somewhat loyal. Like you got to cut shit off. If you say you want to be a wife, but you out here fucking with Tom, Dick, and Harry, is that showing God Almighty that you want to be a wife or that you want to be a Tatiana? Even though you're not a thigh, that's what I say. No, it's showing God Almighty you want to be a Tatiana. So if you really want to be a wife, close your legs and pour into you. If you want to be a husband, right? then you need to start learning how to treat women. Learn how to be emotionally stable. Learn how to physically express your emotions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to pour into yourself. Like, y'all know what you need to work on. It don't take a rocket scientist. Don't take a psychic. Don't take a prophet. You feel me? Don't take a fortune teller, a fortune cookie, or an 8 ball to tell you some shit that's within you. You know. Get that shit right. You tired of going to bed alone? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, I'm on Christian Mingle or I'm on Tinder. What? Bitch, that's not. Yeah, you can get the fuck out of my face with it. No. Love on you. Because when God Almighty see that you know your self-worth and you not just going with something because you lonely or you not just doing, you feel me? God Almighty is going to set you on the path and the universe is going to align you with that motherfucker. I'm telling you. The beautiful love stories are the ones that just fall in your lap, not the ones that people try to recreate or people try to create. It's the ones that just fall into your lap naturally. Have you ever ran into somebody? Well, nah, because you unless you married, like you married them. The world will show you that men ain't faithful. No, not all men. It's a good majority that's not. But it's enough out here. Not all men are cheaters. I'm telling you, if you dealing with a nigga and he cheating on you, cut his ass off. I'm telling y'all, you putting up with shit. You really is, and then you let society tell you, oh, the dating pool is shitty. It's gonna be hard for you to find a man. You got these kids, da da da. That's fear. Cut that nigga off. And somebody that really love you is not gonna cheat on you. I'm telling y'all this. Ain't nobody, when somebody, listen, when a man, ladies, because y'all need to hear this one, because you ain't heard it. I don't know if you ain't seen it from your mammy or somebody, listen, and this is some real ass shit, and you might want to go ask a real nigga, and what I mean by a real nigga this time, I'm talking about a masculine. You might go ask a real nigga. Ask one who used to be a hoe, but now his ass done tapped into his spirituality, and he's grown and fucking mature. He gonna tell you the same shit. When a man loves you, a man is only seeing you. I'm telling you, you ain't ever seen a man in love. I have. Like a nigga is faithful. I'm talking about faithful. Nigga could have went anywhere in the world for months. He could have been on the island with bitches butt naked. And I know y'all like, now you stretching it. No. I got confidence that my nigga would have been faithful when he was my nigga at the time. And we both was Leos. So I already knew what that loyalty shit was. I really didn't. That wasn't something that was on my list. Oh, is he gonna be loyal to me? That ain't ever crossed my mind. Until like after we broke up and I had certain people put shit in my head. Because I asked him. And when I asked him, it was probably like 5 years ago. I said, have you ever cheated on me? He said, nah. Then he asked me, like, why would you say that? I said, because I didn't ever think that. I said it was just certain people. And I was like, is you lying? Then I told him, I said, you can be real with me, bro, because it's like, it's been years. He was like, no. And then I said, I didn't, like I told him, I said, I didn't think so. I just I didn't feel that. He was the type of nigga that went from wanting to be in a club or partying with his homeboys to wanting to spend all his time with me. And we ain't doing shit but got snacks and food laying in the bed watching fucking TV. Like, for the love of Ray J used to be our shit. Like, I'm just here telling you. Like, we would, this is a grown ass man, y'all, watching shows like this with me. Flavor of Love. Like, we used to watch all that bullshit. Couldn't wait. Go get food and snacks and be ready. This is a nigga that went from the club being out with his friends. And then they try to make it seem like I was the reason until I caught his ass. This is what he chooses. That's what I'm telling you, ladies. Like, when a man wants you, a man will do any and everything it is to keep you, to obtain you. I'm telling you. Y'all ain't ever experienced that. That's why you think what I'm saying is make-believe or it's a unicorn. It's not. You mean to tell me that it ain't no men on this earth that are God Almighty kids, is what you saying. You mean to tell me it ain't no God Almighty men out here. That's what you telling me when you say that. It is. You think God Almighty just got God Almighty women, but no God Almighty men? No. Cause how the fuck? Like, come on. Now we can reproduce. You feel me? Without a man, but God Almighty made it a union. Well, created this thing called a union. That's what I'm telling you. Like, no, it's some men out there. I'm telling you what they'll do. And you like, well, where can we find these men? You don't find them, motherfucker. You pour into yourself, and God Almighty and the universe will set them on your path. That's your problem. You looking for them. Divine feminists don't look for shit. So with that being said, a man will love you. When a man loves something, he take care of it. He gonna protect you. He gonna provide for you. He gonna go above and beyond. Some of these niggas be broke, right? And them niggas will give you their last dollar, but you don't want to fuck with them because they broke. One thing I don't give a fuck is about a nigga money. It's all about how you treat me. That's my main thing, is about how you treat me. How you treat me, it says a lot. You feel me? So if you treating me with respect and treating me the way I need to be treated, I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna fuck with you. And I'm gonna hold you down. Niggas look at me. Niggas will look at me and think I'm a cheater because I look so good. There's no way in the hell that you single. There's no way in the hell that you da-da-da-da. There's no way, no. Then when niggas get to know me, they be like, oh shit, you cool as fuck. But then they see I'm not on what they on. I'm not on that. I don't need a man to be wealthy, because we can make you wealthy. You just got to listen to what I'm telling you. And it's not that I'm going to control you or nothing, because you the man, right? You're going to lead. But you don't know about manifestation. Remember, I'm spiritual. You're mostly practical. You don't become spiritual until you interact with me. And how you interact with me is breaking bread, meaning the shit that I put down, you got to pick it up. Teach you how to manifest. Teach you how to, like, you ain't got to worry about me. Like, if you want to be a lawyer, I'm going to point to you. Nigga, you going to be better than fucking Johnny Cochran. That's the type of shit I'm coming. But if you know that you on the same energy that what I described, like what I'm on, stay to yourself. You got to remember your love is not fragile, but your love, that shit is priceless. You feel me? Your love is like, that's something that you got to take care of. You don't just dish it out or give it to anybody. People say the same to me. How are you single? And girl, and you just be looking at them. They tell their asses, because of the fucking options that's out here. I'm saving myself for the real deal, motherfucker. Nigga be offended when you say that. I'm not the real deal. Apparently not. And I said just like that. And the mic, apparently not. So they know I'm a whole lot comedian out this bitch. I gotta be theatrical as fuck so a nigga know. Damn, I'm not gonna come up to her no more. She too theatrical with it. Hell yeah, I am. Like, when I want somebody to get the fuck out of my face, I know what to do. But when a motherfucker say, oh, I can't believe you single, you do what you want to do. But for me, I don't even want to talk to you no more. You done turn me off. Because why the fuck you can't believe that I'm single? Like, so you mean tell me people that you find attractive that can't be single? So you mean tell me everybody that's attractive is in a relationship? Nah, that's what the fuck you saying, though. Oh, you can't be single. Well, why can't I be single then? Man, you look good. Okay, this is just a green check, confirmation. God Almighty, you fucking with me. Cause didn't I just say this to this nigga? And he just, okay. You know what, sir? Yeah, have a good day. What? And sometimes I might not even say that. I just be like, yeah, all right. I'ma call you. And don't. I might tell a lie. Yeah, I will. Sometimes I don't even say that. But it's like them type of niggas get on my nerves. Man, you bad in the motherfucker. No, I'm actually good. Johnny said, free game. Always hold yourself in high regard, Spinks, period. You better too, Johnny. Fuck that. And if anybody act like they gonna bring you down, pop, 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 Put them goddamn ancestors on their ass. Archangel Michael, get on them pronto. ASAP, ASAP. God Almighty. Smite them. Y'all should have heard them damn terrorists. It was 2 terrorists talking about the word smite. Baby, I feel the fuck out. Y'all listen, we be in the 5D. They be playing these bitches on the big screen. I said, damn, when they put your ass on the teleprompter in the 5D, baby, I'm trying to tell you, you made a fool of me. That's what they doing, making a fool of your ass in the motherfucking 5D realm. And then they send that shit through every fucking dimension. So not only is the people that sitting in the room with us watching, now you got fucking aliens. Big Mama even know. Y'all said smite. Like these, it's like everything that's in cahoots. There's like the God Almighty is sending down here or is already here to fuck y'all up. They see everything. Like, if somebody was trying to steal your money, they done put them bitches on a motherfucking projector on the big screen, I'm telling you. And they in there watching them. It's like entertainment. And I know y'all like I'm capping. Y'all, the Mother Earth is fasting. It ain't really too much shit that we out here doing. Like, it's been not a standstill, but, you know, we've been chilling. Like, we've been making shit up. You feel me? And what I mean by making shit up, because usually we can just boom, 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 boom. It's like we sitting in hallways and shit. You got grace periods and shit. Where the fuck did it come from? God Almighty. Y'all know it's Ramadan, right? Oh, yeah. You feel me? So we ain't got no choice. They done motherfucker open up the entertainment. They done not open up. They done created an entertainment center where they look at people, get their ass whooped. It depends on who in control of the remote. Sometimes they look at people getting their ass whooped. But for the most part, they be looking at people. Do little shady shit. Like I'm telling you, this shit be funny to me though. It was crazy. It's like them motherfucker beat me in. Hey, come up here. For what? Man, this girl just said the word smite. Came all the way up there quick. Like, use that vampire speed. Even though it's not a vampire speed, it's just the way I describe it. Because y'all done seen how vampires move in movies. They be like, so it's the best way for me to describe it. It's not vampire speed, y'all. For the fake elite. And what I mean by the fake elite, not the fake government elite. I'm talking about the ones who be on my shit thinking they are fucking elite. Thinking they're chosen. Oh, she said vampire. Vampire these nuts. And I pray that one of them motherfuckers come and bite your ass. Anywho, that motherfucker said, look at this. And I look, that bitch says, I think she said, Allah is going to smite them. What? Bitch, shut the fuck up. I knew. That word right there, I knew whoever used that word was a fucking theft. Because, that's why I'm like, hold up. God Almighty only pulled that out for my fucking energy. So I know for a fact you a thief. I love when people be trying to steal. They don't even know what to steal now. That word smite, I think I said that last year. I described it because I said God Almighty talking about smite them in that realm. That's what I'm saying, telling you, bitch talking about smite. You ain't ever heard them hoes use that word. Now they using it. Go ahead and fuck them up, Archangel Michael. Extra, yeah. Every time I think about that shit, it just pisses me off. Cause bitches can't be themselves. I don't know. Y'all, please don't copy people. Please don't. Cause you look real stupid. And you look real powerless. And you look real dumb. Trying to fit in. God Almighty didn't. Anybody that come from God Almighty, we don't fit in shit, bitch. Cause we're not a puzzle piece. We leave people puzzled. Ugh. Take that. And we ain't on no Diddy shit. No Diddy, bitch. You feel me? No Sadiddy Diddy. You feel me? We ain't with that shit. It is what the fuck it is. But I'm about to get off here, y'all, because I've been on here for too long. Did anybody want to get a reading before I get off here? They be looking when you walk away. Girl, I'm going to tell you something they do. They looking at me, they're going to be highly disappointed because I ain't got no monkey back there. I got like a little, I got Bubbles. The little monkey that Michael Jackson had. And one thing about me, I'm petty. I go away when you can't look at my backside. I don't know. I don't like stuff like that. I'm gonna be real with you. If it ain't the nigga that I like or my man, that shit piss me off. Niggas just looking at me. A nigga can walk up to me and say, girl, you beautiful. What the fuck? I'm like, girl, he just said you beautiful. I don't give a fuck. It ain't coming from my nigga. Damn, you that mean? That's why I stay inside, y'all. I stay away from people. Because then I be a bitch. I know I'm not a bitch. They just can't handle it. Don't walk up to me telling me I'm cute, bitch. I don't give a fuck. You ain't my nigga. That shit don't brighten your day? Fuck no. And in fact, what be in my mind is, Lord, get this nigga out of my face. If y'all, that's why I can't wait till people tap into that telepathy. I can't wait till that shift come where everybody tap into it. Cause baby, when motherfuckers can hear my thoughts, motherfuckers is gonna leave me the fuck alone for real. They gonna know, damn, this how you, yeah. The fuck out my face. Definitely remember you saying that word, smite. Yeah, cause then God Almighty stopped saying it. And then it was like when I was at my apartment, God Almighty had me say smite. I said, smite? Damn, you done brought this word back? God Almighty said, look, she ain't gonna forget shit. Hell nah, cause you stopped saying it for a little minute, then you brought that shit back. Then I noticed you only use that shit, you about to fuck somebody to fuck up. When God Almighty put that smite word out, baby, I know some shit. It's about to be a hefty transaction of ass whoopings. Smite them. That's how that man said it, and that's how I'm always gonna say it. Smite them. I said smite. I don't know what the fuck we were doing, but when God Almighty said that, it stopped me in my tracks. Cause I had to, what? What kind of fucking shit is this? Like, what the fuck? Smite? You don't know what smite mean? Yeah, nigga. But why? What? Had to think about what realm we was in. It was giving me, because I know I said something about Martin Lawrence, when he was in that movie, Sir Mix-a-Lot or something, where he was traveling and he was in them times, them the type of clothes we was wearing. But it was more older, though. It was like in that time, that Night movie that he had, the British, I don't know what the fuck it was called. British Nights is the shoes that be in Philly. I don't know. But God Almighty be using that smite. I got a whole book, y'all, because remember I told y'all we created a dictionary. Then I told y'all I was going to create that vocabulary book, which I haven't done, and I need to get back on my shit. The book that they got in the Vatican of Rome, that's why I told y'all I wrote that. And not in this lifetime, another lifetime. It's certain books that I know that I wrote. I know I wrote a book about energy. I wrote a book about divination. And y'all going to know that I'm not capping because I'm going to put these books out in this lifetime. That's the crazy part. Like, I'm telling y'all, I already told y'all I see myself being an author, all of this. It's like everything that I done did in a certain past life coming here. It's the same shit with y'all. You just got to ascend to it. You got to see shit for what it is. You can't dwell on the past. You can't hang around toxic shit. You got to give up a lot of stuff. You got to be willing to give it up. You feel me? And God Almighty not a forceful God Almighty. And God Almighty not somebody that's going to rush you. You do it on your own time. If God Almighty seeing you put that left in front of that right, you good, baby. But you can't go backwards. Once you put that left in front of that right and you keep on going backwards, then that's when you better start getting your ass whooped because something ain't right. Living on the clock, 111. I seen the 222. But that's why I be. They seen 111 and I seen 222. It's crazy. But I just come here to give y'all gems and jewels, though. You feel me? I can't walk y'all purpose. I can't do nothing but just give you what you need. Just always make sure that you're not letting people play with you. Always make sure God Almighty is around you, within you, surrounding you everywhere you go. As long as you make sure that, you will be divinely protected. God Almighty will not forsake you, leave you hanging. God Almighty don't throw shit up in your face. If you never been genuinely loved, I'm telling you where to go get it from. Once you get that love from God Almighty, you will know genuine love in the people that's placed on your path or in front of you. Because if it's not reciprocated the way that God Almighty give it to you, you're not going to want it. I'm not capping because I'm a witness. I know what love feel like, and I'm not going to settle. I'm not just going to, a nigga know when you come towards me, that's it. We don't got to get married right then and there, but that's on the verge, like that's on the menu. But you not about to be entertaining other bitches. If you like to entertain other bitches, then I'm not the woman for you. And if you think for a second that you're going to manipulate me to thinking that you're loyal, but then later on down the line you want to fuck with other bitches, I'm telling you, you're going to see a fucked up day, because the intentions that I set. That's why I tell niggas, if you not on what I'm on, go about your business. Do not let my outer appearance get you fucked up out here. And that's exactly how I say it. What that means, take it however the fuck you want it. And once I say it like that, they feel that energy. And some of them get that pride. Oh yeah, you a handful. Or you that I don't give a fuck. And I don't respond back. Because then that's them thinking that they're, nah, okay. However you view me, that's how you view me. But that's not what the truth is. Like, I'm not about to play those games. And any nigga that know that you not gonna love a woman for real, that you gonna play with her, I pray, P-R-A-Y, that all their fucking ancestors hem your ass up in a corner and beat you so motherfucking bad that you be scared to cheat. And that's on all niggas. All masculine energy. I'm not saying women don't cheat, but niggas is the ones who started this barbecue. When it came to cheating, it started with a man and ended with a man. Women are too, the way God Almighty made us is to isolate ourselves and be connected to God Almighty. We're not into multiples. So when you see a woman that's into multiples, she's not somebody that come from God Almighty. God Almighty did not create not one woman that is a divine feminine into multiples, meaning liking multiple men, multiple partners, or multiple women. None of that. I'm telling y'all, you can look at all the women that God Almighty created, and that is not in them. God Almighty taught us to latch, not even latch, but I'm just using that word, to be connected to one person. That's it. Seeing women hop from dick to dick, that bitch ain't isolated with God Almighty. That's not a woman you want to co-create or do anything with. A woman that ain't took time to be isolated with God Almighty is lacking. I don't give a fuck if she got all this money, she's lacking. And you can tell me that I'm capped, but you'll surely find out. You might go home and she don't cook. You might go home and she don't clean. You might go home and she nag. That's what I'm telling you. It's all the negative traits. A divine feminine don't move like that. I'm telling you how we move. Like the dude that I was telling you about, my homeboy. He can't tell nobody that I'm not submissive. If anybody want to know if I'm submissive, he damn sure can be the advocate for it. And when y'all hear the word submissive, y'all think telling her what to do. Not necessarily. But he'll be like, hey, massage my shoulder. I massage it. He say, hey, hand me this. It's not a maid. Because you hear somebody say, oh, you're a maid. No. Because if I say, hey, scratch my bed, what you think you're going to do? Exactly. Scratch my bed. Hey, can you put some lemonade in here and pour a little bit of tea in it? Like stuff like that. Submissive. Hey, I need this. Hey, that nigga ain't never asked me for no fucking money. I don't think no nigga ever asked me for no money. The niggas who asked, except for that Taurus, that nigga John from fucking Winston-Salem, asked me for some fucking money twice. Any nigga that asked me for some money, I do apologize, but I can't fuck with you. Like, if that dude that I'm talking about just came out of nowhere and said, hey, I need $100, I give it to him. Because he ain't ever asked me for no money. But I don't know, ladies, y'all pick y'all niggas how y'all want to. But if I'm dealing with a nigga, we been fucking with each other for like a year or something, then that's cool. But niggas ask me for some money, no. You not a nigga that's for me. Because God Almighty, when I isolate, showed me that a man is a provider. And I know, granted, you could be the janitor today and then be the CEO tomorrow. But, hey, it's not giving that. It's giving you're going to be the janitor today, and then tomorrow you're not going to have nothing. That's what it's giving. It's not even, it don't show me no ascension. Because I'm being a hindrance. Ladies, if you the man, like if your man always constantly asking you for money, you the masculine in the energy. I want you to know that. You're playing the role that God Almighty created him to play, which is to provide. Niggas hate that word. Nah, she gonna pay 50-50. Well, you're not a man. Oh, so you mean to tell me I'm not a man because I'm not gonna pay all the bills? You're not a man. God Almighty, if you isolated and you was a bitch, then you would have known. God Almighty said a man creates your motherfucking safe haven. A man is supposed to provide and protect, create a place for you to be nothing but feminine. So if I'm in your place and I had to help you pay something because whatever reasons, I'm not no longer feminine, nigga. I'm working with masculine energy. When a man really love you, a man is gonna, I'm telling you, you could be a bitch that want a bag, and the bag could be out his budget. A man that love you, I'm telling you, that nigga gonna pick up extra hours. You not about to tell me I'm lying? My stepdaddy ain't have to pick up shit, but when my mom wanted that fucking car, that nigga was picking up extra hours because of something she wanted. Why did he do that, Because that's his fucking wife. I remember when I used to ask him stupid shit. I mean, it's stupid now, but as a kid, it felt like I felt smart. Why you and mama get paid the same day and you give her your check? Mind your business. Mind your business. Eventually, he told me though. But I used to ask stuff like that. Mama want this. Why is you mind your business? That's what he used to tell me, y'all. You need to mind your business. Let me check your oil. Like, I'm not telling y'all no cap. Like, they stupid now that I'm the age I am. Like, that was stupid of you to ask that. That's his fucking wife. He didn't have no reason or need no reason to give her his check. He didn't need no reason. He didn't have to tell me shit either. But I'm telling y'all, I seen what men do. My damn Nana, which is my mom's mom, which is my grandma, but we call her Nana. Her husband, because I don't like calling him PAPA. Her husband. This nigga would be done rolled from fucking here to California, done came back. You know that nigga tired. The first thing she say, Elton, I need some cigarettes and a Pepsi. He just got in. What the fuck you think now? He gonna talk some shit. He gonna talk some shit. But you best believe she got them goddamn cigarettes and that goddamn Pepsi. This woman always worrying me. I just drove over. He would tell you the exact miles. I done rode over 100K miles. I had to stop here. He gonna, if you ask to ride with him to go to the store, he gonna give you a whole info. I don't know why that woman do that. She wait till I get in. And then I called her and asked her, do you need some? I remember one day I had told him, I said, Papa, I won't just buy a carton of cigarettes. I ain't about to buy no damn carton of cigarettes. He cussed. I ain't about to buy her no damn carton of cigarettes and she be in there smoking like a chimney. Francis don't even smoke the damn cigarettes. She let him burn out. Like he was going in. I'm like, damn. But he listened. We went to the motherfucking tobacco store because he didn't. I said, get this right here. Got a carton. I said, keep him inside your glove compartment. I said, anytime she asks you for a pack of cigarettes, what you do is you ride out there to the AutoZone or to the store. Go talk to one of your buddies. But then I told him, never mind, because that nigga get to talking. He be talking for hours, y'all. That's why I said I can't, because he ain't my pawpaw blood-wise, but I was thinking like, damn, he got some damn connection to me because we be talking. But that nigga come in with them goddamn cigarettes and that motherfucking Pepsi. I ain't about to do none of this. Where you see his ass at, doing whatever the fuck he said that he wasn't gonna do. But that nigga was a cheater. A cheater. Like, treated my nana bad. He took care of her, provided, but he cheated on her. See, men, you have some men that provide and pay the bills, but then they forget about the love. No. God Almighty told me I can have it all. I'm not just going to have a man that provide and protect, but then he a cheater. Or I'm not going to have no man that don't cheat, but he can't provide and protect. That's settling. No, God Almighty told me what's for you is for you. And I seen the man that's for me. He loyal, he honest, he trustworthy. He everything that I want. And if you think for a second that God Almighty is going to only gift me what I want in a man and not gift you, sister, you stupid. Only reason why you won't get it is if you fucking off. We come from the same motherfucking land. It is due to you too. You just don't get my nigga. And if you think you going to get my nigga, I'll deck your eye. The goddess or not. That's a shame. People be wanting what the fuck I got. And it's not just me. Y'all be having people that want what you have. Just stay the fuck away from them, sick fuckers. They be thinking, oh, well, if I do this or do that, I'm be like, no, you're not. You ain't even coming close. You can go get a surgeon to do whatever it is, you still gonna lack. But I'm telling y'all for real, it's some men out here that'll do you right and love you right. You just gotta change the narrative. Stop running to the nigga that you always run to. One thing that I gotta have me a fine nigga. I gotta be attracted to a nigga. I cannot fuck with a nigga that I'm not attracted to. Some of them men might not be a usual type. You might like only basketball players. Now your husband is a nerd. Only reason why I'm telling y'all this, ladies, is men get treated like shit too. But when it comes to that cheating shit, it's predominantly women who get their heart broken. And then they become a motherfucking beast. And then they start cheating on niggas who didn't have the intentions of cheating on them to begin with, but because of the last nigga. That's why I'm here to break cycles, y'all, to help y'all break them. Because y'all want to be able to, like, you want your options to be good options, right? So let's create better options. How do we create better options? By being loyal, by being honest. If you just want to fuck a bitch, tell a bitch that's what the fuck you want to do. Y'all ladies, listen. Now, if you out here fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry, then I can't support you. But if you a female and you ain't had no dick, or you ain't been fucking, but you see a nigga and you want to get him the biz naive, tell him. That don't make you less of a divine feminine. Now, when you go out here and fuck this nigga, then you go fuck this nigga and fuck that nigga, then hey, bitch, you pulling your card, okay? But if you find you a nigga, you fucking him, and that's all who you fucking fuck. But once you start slipping into multiples, then that's when you got a problem. And I'm telling you, you're going to have a problem because God Almighty did not create us like that. We're not multiple. And men are not multiple either. It's society that programmed them to think that they're multiple. Men mess with one fucking woman. If you go back and you look at a pharaoh, right? A pharaoh did not, they tell you that they had multiple. No, they didn't. They had one woman. You want to know why? Like the real ones. Because the queen, I don't even want to call her queen, the goddess would go to war along with the motherfucking god. You just as strong as your counterpart. And the pharaohs or the gods, they listen to their women. The books tell you that the men was dominant. No, they went to their women they went to women. The prophets was females, baby. They went to their woman or whoever it was. It was a woman. I'm telling y'all this. They try to take what's sacred and make it unsacred and tell y'all niggas be to what is it? Polygamy? Whatever is fucking called that poly shit. That's not your environment. You come from an environment where you had one woman and y'all built. You don't hear, because they try to say Isis cheated on Osiris and Osiris cheated on her. But you don't hear that. It's only, you don't hear about this woman running the dynasty with Osiris. When you hear Osiris, you only hear about Isis. When you hear Isis, you only hear about Osiris. If you hear another name, it's Horus. That's their kid. These dynasties was not, you got to look back in the time, and then when you look back, you click on your third eye. Because you're going to see these dynasties was ran one man, one woman. It wasn't one man with five women. It wasn't one woman with five men. No, it was a man and a woman that ruled. If you look at how they do with the fake elite, they got one man and a woman that rules. Like they trying to take on our sacred shit and then give us the shit that, you feel me? Like, no, I'm telling y'all, don't let them fool you. God Almighty said, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. That's not literally how God Almighty said, but God Almighty said, he who finds they divine counterpart, basically, I will favor you. A man is not favored until he finds a woman. And y'all think that that's cap. You could be a millionaire and they'll be like, I'm a millionaire, I'm favored. No, you're not. When you get that divine feminine, then you are favored. Your favor don't come into play until you find a woman. Every divine masculine, because you're not the one that's in isolation with God Almighty, so your timeline is different from divine feminines. You're not about to tell me I awaken y'all dumb asses. On y'all list, you get to a certain point in your fucking frequency, your vibration. It's like a mature gap where you shoot up, right? To a certain point on your timeline. When you hit this point on your timeline, then you get in this sense of energy where you start looking at what you want out of life, where you want to be at, and da-da-da-da-da. Once you step into that energy, it stuff start changing and transforming. Then you start seeing that you start transforming, but mainly your heart, how you viewing stuff. Now you feeling that feminine energy creep up on you, and you wondering why you want to just chill with somebody. You want to lay in the bed, you just want to text them, you want to talk to them, you want to da-da-da-da. I'm talking to masculine. It's because you done reached a certain point on your timeline that you done awakened. Somebody's kundalini done been awoken, and it's attracted to you, or it's pulling you in like a magnet. So when you find that woman, you done reached it. That's when all that good shit come about. God Almighty start gifting you. See, when niggas is treating a woman, see, this is how it's only a few men gonna agree with what I'm saying because they done witnessed it. A lot of niggas gonna say I'm capped is because they the cheaters. When you treating a woman right and you loving on a woman, take a step back and then actually look at your life. I bet you your life not in shambles. If your life is in shambles, then you're not dealing with a fucking divine feminine. You treating a harlot right. And that's why the energy ain't being reciprocated. That's the only other way. Take a step back, man. If y'all fellas actually think about a time when you were loyal and faithful to a woman and you treated her right and she was a divine feminine, not a harlot, you can't tell me your life wasn't good. Your barber was cutting the fuck out your hair. Your hairline was looking good. Your body looking good. Your fucking money up. You feel me? You were living your best life. You felt like you was on top of the world and shit. Y'all even thought y'all were Remy Ma, Pat Pooh. Some of y'all even took it to the extreme. But now y'all know that Beyonce and Jay-Z ain't shit. Y'all thought y'all was that type of couple. Y'all want y'all Nelly and Ashanti shit. Oh, we Megan and Tyrese from Waist Deep. Like, come on. Or we Bonnie and Clyde. You felt that, right? That's what I'm telling you. Like, it's like, man, I'm telling you, when you pouring into a woman, when God Almighty see you and you're doing it to a woman that isolated, not a harlot, I'm telling you, you're going to get gifted. A lot of men, life would be so much better. All they had to do was pour into a woman and be for real about it. Your life would change. I'm not capping. I'm telling you some real shit. Try it. You want to bet? Look, God Almighty said, here she go. You want to bet? Because we can turn that bitch into fan duel. I bet you I'm going to get paid. And you not, you're going to be coming up off my bread. And if you feel like you don't come up off my bread, then Archangel Michael going to come up off your head. I'm telling you, take a step back. That's why I pray, P-R-A-Y, that there was some married men on here that's in a happy relationship that could drop down in my comments. If you watch this after the live, please drop down in my comments and tell like, yeah. You hear a lot of men say, I didn't get shit until I found my wife. She made it easier for me. That's why it's a union. Nobody is meant here to be single or alone. So if you're single, you won't be. Get out your mindset that you're going to be single for the rest of your life. God Almighty created a union. It's a partnership. You can't do one without the other. I'm telling you. The reason why a woman isolates so she knows what to do with her man within her bloodline, all it is. She embodies the energy that man needs. So when they come together and be the alchemists that God Almighty created them to be, these motherfuckers is unstoppable. He listens to her, even though he knows he's the head. He still listens to her because he knows she's wise. He done reached a peak on his timeline where he knows this woman right here got my best interest at heart and I got hers. We a team. Whatever she say, I'm going to listen to it because she listen to what the fuck I say. Everything is reciprocated. It's being mirrored. Just have it in your heart, your mind, body, soul, and spirit that you're not going to be single. You may be single today, next week, but I'm not capping to you. Every one of us that come from God Almighty, we have a divine counterpart. And they not liars. They're not cheaters. They're not none of that. They could have did some shit in the past, but then they ascended. I'm telling you. Just don't settle, okay? Don't settle. If you settle, then you trick yourself out your husband or your wife. Never chase no man, period. You see me chasing a man, that nigga got some shit on mine that he shouldn't have. I'm like King Dolph, handsome, fine, self. You don't have any friends. I miss Dolph. I miss his laugh. Nah, that's God, Dolph, baby. He ain't no goddamn king. That nigga built a legacy. P. Diddy would be a king because he ain't got shit. Remember I told you? Well, I don't know if you've been watching me since sliced bread, but Caesar, it took him forever to build that damn empire. Lost it all in one day. Dolph ain't lose shit. He gaining. That nigga got over like 20-some properties. That nigga got some land on some type of monument, some shit that they want. That nigga got millions buried in like the dirt, especially near a fucking lake, because he keeps saying in a lake, on a lake. He got real estate. He got investments in like that cookie place, other stuff. He got a little studio. Like he really invested his money. That's God energy. That's not a king. A king wouldn't do that. A king is a narcissist. A king wouldn't listen to his queen because he feel like she needs to stay in a woman's place. See, that's why gods are more higher than kings, because kings are man-made. Gods know that the real, like the special being that you protect is the woman. So he knows to listen to her. She can foresee shit that he can't. A king gonna tell that bitch to shut up. Go back to your chambers. Not that God. That guy gonna say, go get my wife. They all look, y'all. Everybody in the 5D is in this bitch laughing because they know I'm not capping. Because the way I said it, go get my wife. They gonna bring the wife to the study. Listen, I don't know what the hell going on, but I know you can help me. What is this right here? Oh, that's easy. That's blue. And what I need to do? We'll just put this right here. Da 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 da. Thank you, baby, because you always come through. Let me go take care of this, and I got something for you. Like, that's how the gods be. The kings will say, you're a female, you're a woman. No woman's gonna tell us what. Go to your chamber. Make her stay in the dungeon for 2 days. This is why, because she told him what to do or try to help him. So this is why I'm telling you, get in where the fuck you fit in. That king shit is for peasants. We gods and goddesses out here. Be careful who you call a king too, baby, because you don't want to call no god a king. That's disrespectful. And I'm telling you, get your ass lit up. I've been telling people this for years, and people think I'm capping. Now they seeing. That's just like somebody calling a fucking lieutenant a fucking regular officer. They will fuck you. They ain't gonna really beat your ass. They gonna dig in your ass. They gonna make sure you get it right. It's just like you being in the military. You call somebody top ranking, low ranking. It's disrespectful. It's just like like somebody got a doctorate and you calling them such and such. No, you call them doctor such and such. Because that's what they got. Whether they're a doctor or not, they got their doctorate. It's like a form of respect. And the energy that we in now, I don't know. Everybody divine forces is on some break your neck. Break your neck, fool. That's what they kept saying. That's the bust around, break your neck. I don't know. They on that energy. So be careful when you calling people kings instead of calling them a god. All divine masculines are gods. All divine feminines are goddesses. The fake ones are the ones who choose or claim that they this. The real ones are true divine feminines and true divine masculines. We come from God Almighty and only feed the good. Anything that's bad, we don't feed it. We get rid of it. I'm about to say we get ready to destroy it. That's what I was getting ready to say. God Almighty fixed my lip to say we get rid of it. And we get ready to destroy it. Get it the fuck up out of here. So if they feeding the bad, that's how you know to stay the fuck away from them. It's not somebody you need to fuck with. But I'm about to get off of here, y'all. See, don't nobody want to get a reading. Going once, going twice, going chicken noodle soup with rice. HBBs and divine beings, sending you guys nothing but love, light, peace, joy, healing, and protective energy. May God Almighty or the Most High be with you, within you, and surrounding you. Y'all, I'm always available for readings. If you would like to book a reading, email me at spinkstarot@yahoo.com. God Almighty said slide off here if you want to, and I knew it was going to slide in my ass. Damn, made me cough. If you would like to book a personal reading, email me at spinkstarot@yahoo.com, or you can go to my business page on Spinkstarot on Facebook. I have Cash App. My Cash App is $S Spinkstarot, and yes, it does have a fee. My Zelle is spinkstarot@yahoo.com. I am always available. I accept donations, but they're not required, but greatly appreciated. Shout out to Issa Gomez and Vera Eldo Santos for the Western Union. That's a $10 fee. Flat out. But you have to email me to do Western Union. I'm always available. If you don't book a reading or you do book a reading, I still fuck with you as long as you're not evil or negative. If you send a donation or don't send a donation, I still fuck with you as long as you're not evil or negative. I'm all about higher learning, because higher learning requires what? Your higher self. And I'm only here to make sure that you reach your illusion. What is that? Your promised land. That's where all the immortal gods and goddesses go. You won't hear people talk about that because they never reached that realm. That's something that only ascended masters can attain. So if you're hearing other people speak on it, it's because they heard it from me. No cap. Or they heard it. Oh, and let me say this, because Archangel Michael said this. It was there, listen. When I say that these bitches watch my reading, let me say this, because some of them might not watch my YouTube, right? They stole it from somebody else who watched my YouTube. Same shit, you're going to get your ass beat. So, because one girl was like, I didn't get it from you. I got it from such and such. And I said, and that bitch watches my YouTube. You're still going to get an ass whoop. It's called Connect 4. Connect the dots, meaning everyone that's connected or in alignment is going to get their ass whoop. So if I'm checking you, spirit checking you to get your ass whooped, and you saying, oh, I didn't watch your channel, I got it from such and such. Oh, well, such and such is in alignment to get that karma too. So that's why I tell y'all, be careful who the fuck you fucking with. And just because you didn't personally watch it, you watched it from somebody else and stole it. Y'all still thieves. You're still stealing at the end of the day. But with that being said, y'all holler at your motherfucking koala. You feel me? If you need a therapy session, holler at me. You need to come and talk to me, holler at me. You need a reading, holler at me. Spiritual awakening, couples readings, whatever it is, holler at me. I'm a one-stop shop, baby. I just don't sell crystals. I don't sell oils. I don't sell none of that shit. You feel me? I was lying to y'all talking about I'm going to drop my products. The products that I'm going to drop ain't got shit to do with that. But y'all have a beautiful night. Enjoy the rest of your night. When you rise in the morning, make sure you rise grand. You say your affirmations. You give all praise and worship to God Almighty. You thank the universe and your divine forces. And then you say that today going to be a great day. And before your feet hit the floor, you let the devil know that, hey, it's me again, bitch. It's me again, bitch. Be that being that when your foot hit the floor, everybody that's evil and negative tremble. Because that's what I do every time. I make sure they feel me. They know I'm up. So with that being said, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, the depths of my soul. Only gods and goddesses, the real gods and goddesses, the HVBs, the high vibrating beings. I love you guys. I love you a long time. May pray you love me back. And even if you don't, may love me so much that I don't care who love me. And you should be the same way. And yes, I'm going to be up for a while. If you would like to book a reading or a therapy session right now, get in. I don't know. I might have said 2 or 3. Because I know after I get into the readings and shit, depending on how I be, sometimes I be on there for like hours, y'all. I might shut it down. But as of right now, I am available. If you would like to book a reading, go ahead. Therapy session, come talk to me, whatever. I really enjoyed chatting with y'all, dropping gems and jewels. I pray y'all make like a sponge and you absorbed it. Namaste, gang gang. You have a wonderful too. Girl, my name is spelled N-E-Y. One thing I'm going to do on this motherfucker is correct, baby. It's no tea, no shade. You ain't know, but now you know. Next time, you better make sure you put that N-E-Y on there. Because I change your mic, will be on it, baby. Didn't you already notify her? I'm like, damn. Sometimes I do be saving y'all. Because that one girl, she sent some money to me. Archangel Michael ready to split her chin. I said, no. He said she did it twice. And that nigga didn't say 2 times. That nigga said twice. That nigga said she did it twice. I said, nigga, look at you sounding like me. Y'all know when you be chilling with somebody. Let me get up off of here. But you know how when you be chilling with somebody and they start speaking your lingo. But I mean, I love Archangel Michael, y'all. I love Archangel Michael. And anybody that's been rocking with me since sliced bread, y'all know how our relationship started. You know how it started. Like, we wasn't on no bad terms. It's just this nigga in the bathroom watching me pee and shit. Like, I didn't know. You feel me? Like, I just tapped into this shit. But you saw how it was in the beginning to where we at now. A beautiful relationship. It's just beautiful. Like, that's like my brother. Like, for real, I really do feel like that's my brother, y'all. Like, I don't know. Out of everybody, like, that's who I be rolling with. And like, if I got free time to chill in the 5D realm, like, I'm telling you, that's who I be chilling with. Archangel Michael. That nigga fuck with me. Like, when I mean Archangel Michael fuck with me, like, that nigga fuck with me. It's only one being outside of me that Archangel Michael put over me. And I already know who little nigga is. And what I'm telling you, that's going to be of my bloodline. I already seen it. I'm not saying Archangel Michael don't fuck with y'all, because I know people like, what? But I'm telling you, Archangel Michael ride for me. If we both standing outside and I say Archangel Michael, you say Archangel Michael, I don't give a fuck who you is. You can be 90 years old, bitch. I bet you Archangel Michael come to me. That nigga not going to you. He coming straight to me. It's like you putting your kid at the end and see which parent they come to. That nigga definitely coming to me. That nigga done already told me. He said it's only one being that can, yep, and we already know who that is. God Almighty. Outside of God Almighty, baby, that nigga coming to me every fucking time. Every fucking time. It don't matter where the fuck I'm at. That nigga is coming. That nigga singing, ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. It's no way. It's what the fuck he's singing. This is not the ancestor singing it. No, this is Archangel Michael singing, y'all. Out of nowhere, that nigga said, ain't no mountain high enough. That's what I'm telling y'all. Like, build your relationship up with your divine forces so it be like that too. Like, come on, man. Don't be scared of these divine spirits. They not gonna harm you, baby. They only here to help you. And I love Archangel Michael. It got to a point with my ancestors, I felt like they were gonna try to gang up on my nigga. Like, they were jelly. Like, they were, like, I know I tell y'all that we don't have jealousy in this realm, but that's not in the 5D. We be in the 3D. They spirit be in the 3D when they be jelly. Like, they be jelly. Like, it was the energy of, like, they didn't want to cause, they didn't try to go cause no harm to Archangel Michael. They ain't try to do no spill work. They ain't go to God Almighty. Now, somebody did go to God Almighty and tell one time, but it wasn't what I'm talking about. But they didn't do nothing. They just talk shit. Like, damn, you forgot about us? No, I didn't. You always put Archangel Michael on shit. Then the other archangels. Why you always use the archangel? Because that's the guardian. That's the guardian. Any more questions? Damn, you ain't have to say it like that. I mean, you come from where I come from. That means we say it the fuck how we want to, right? Damn. When they be coming to other spirits, you don't be talking. I sure the fuck don't. I'm passionate behind Archangel Michael, baby. That nigga, I be asleep. And that nigga be fucking shit up. I mean, y'all fuck shit up too, but I'm trying to tell you, Archangel Michael don't play no games. I remember I was laying down. I looked at the edge of my bed. That nigga sitting right there. All he did was just look over his shoulder, honey. Just turn around. Yeah, I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. Like, damn. Just turn over and go back. Just roll over, go back to sleep. I mean, one day the nigga would pat me on my back like a baby. Patting me on my fucking back. No cap. I remember one time that nigga tried to send some negative energy to one of them flatten that hole in my tire. The motherfuckers woke me the fuck up. But I just remember, I remember all the times Archangel Michael get me up or do something. I'm telling you. I remember I was laying down one time, nigga was whispering in my ear, "You a goddess. I love you. You're amazing. You're beautiful." Was saying affirmations in my motherfucking ear. Like, I be saying this shit in people's ears. I'd more so do it in men. I don't do it in women. Just in case a woman wake up. Like, the fuck you doing? Bitch, I'm speaking affirmations inside your ears. No, you wasn't. That's why I record myself. So can't nobody say, you trying to do voodoo? Nope. It be niggas, they be up, but they be acting like they be asleep. Because niggas will just be like, oh, I heard you say, oh, you a god or something like that. Nigga, you heard everything I said. Shut the fuck up. You wasn't asleep. But anywho, y'all, I'm about to get off here. Make sure y'all love. You have a wonderful... Oh, Shirley said that, right. Yeah, girl, I'm going to tell you something my mama told me. Make sure a motherfucker can spell your name right. My mom used to tell me, you sit up here worried about people talking shit, they can't even fucking spell your name. And I had to really, like, when she said that, I had to really think, like, these bitches can't... How you spell my name? Brittany. Yeah, let me start. I ain't bad for these bitches. I can't spell my name. Keep my name out your mouth until you can spell it. Bitch, I can spell it. No, that's not how you spell my name. How she spell her name? People try to look at my name tag. My name is Brittany, bitch, not Brittany. Not talking to you, I'm just saying in general. But you too. Whatever your name is, it can be something simple. Always make sure people say your name and spell your name right. I always make sure that they approach you the way they're supposed to approach you. If you're a goddess, make sure they only approach you in a goddess way. If they not, then you need to seek your divine forces on them. Y'all have a beautiful night, and I'll see y'all later. Namaste, gang gang. I was on here for 3 hours.